Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. Glad you're with us. Hope you're ready to do some shopping today. This is a day. We've got so many exciting pieces for you. We have a lot of brand new. We have some really cool favorites returning that are never here. So some of our best values. So it's going to be an exciting day. We have diamonds for our diamond lovers, whether you want a 4-carat plus diamond dome ring. Maybe you're in the mood for a 5-stone ring. That is our largest we've ever put together, or maybe even the studs to match. We have those bezel sets, but I do have some very, very special pieces with color. That is really what we specialize in. Although when we do diamonds, we love those too, but there is a lot of color in the way of tanzanites. We've got some very affordable tanzanite options. I've got our pink zircons, which are amazing. We have really cool museum pieces as well, including a Paraiba that is over 2 carats and so much more. Now, here's what I would love for you to do today since beginning of November here. So getting ready, maybe thinking holidays. This is a great time to get requests in. Always. We love your requests, but if there's anything you're thinking about or looking for, we'd be more than thrilled to bring it on out for you. So please let me know what those requests might be. Speaking of requests, Lisa, we pulled a couple fire opals that I heard you were looking for. It looks like you're in the market for an emerald cut, so we did bring out some of those for you, but as well as we got a lot of museum blowouts as well. So it's going to be a fun day. Hope you can stay with us for the next 3 hours and let us know, like I said, what you're looking for. We'll take everything down in price, make it really reduced, superstar values all day long. And let me just tell you this too. If you want top of the hours, we got top of the hours. I kind of wish we had more hours to show you each of these really special pieces. So get ready. And all that's happening. And then, of course, do want to tell you about an aquamarine as well. There's a Sierra Santa Maria that's done up in a lot of diamonds. I can't get over the price tag. That's going to be said on a lot of pieces today, where the price tags simply, I know we're used to it, we expect great values, but there are some today that are just really above and beyond. So get ready. We got a lot of great pieces, and always dial in early when you see something you love, because those pieces are going to fly, especially with as many one-of-a-kinds as we bring. So we're going to get started. Where's my ruby? Here it is. This is the ruby that I wanted to get you started with, because it could not get any better than this. The bright clarity, the gorgeous glow. Here it is. Look at that stone with all baguettes around it as well. So a really, really important look here. And the ruby is super clean. It's 112-4353. And it's a special one. It's also in platinum, so we like to see that as well. And it's our 47 pointer with the 48 points in the diamonds also. So a really special look. Now you do have this really important ruby, and I think that when you get a clarity like this, I know we obviously value the carat weight quite a bit, but you have to look beyond that with rubies. It's much more than just the carat weight. It's about, well, the origin, we got you covered. We got the best in the world there with our mogok material, but then also you're getting this really, really important setting, and then the clarity is really what is probably most important here, that is so outside the norm, and that's really where crystallinity is key. If you get that in a ruby, you are in that upper echelon range, no doubt about it. So we're thrilled to have it. It stays as is in the platinum, so if you need a ruby in a yellow metal, we'll have some for you later, but this is really the way to go. Let me try it on so that you can get a sense of the size here on the hand, and then we will get a great home for it, because it's under $1,000. So that's how we start our Saturday. And again, I hope everyone had a good Halloween. I hope you had a great beginning and start to November. Let's take a look at this one up close again and get ready for a mega value, because it's under $1,000, not $999 either though. That's the thing. I think that's a good value when you talk about platinum and a lot of ruby with those baguette diamonds that are almost a half carat, but instead it's not even $888 or $799. We're taking this one way down, and it's really tough to get rubies affordably. So pretty exciting to see that already here today. And the most affordable ruby, I'm proud to say, in our inventory is right here. So you got a great chance to pick it up, and we will save you even more. How about $777 to get that one at home very quickly here today. And then we're going to show you the coolest brooch. Oh, wait do you see these values. Museum meltdowns are here. We still are going through a few of our sell it or melt it pieces that we've got that are tremendously marked down. We're kind of begging you to take them so we don't have to actually take them apart. So that's really the idea there. We'll talk about one of those next. And then we also, again, request whatever it is you're thinking about. If you're getting a little jump start, seems like holiday shopping starts earlier and earlier and earlier every year. So, and that's a good thing, right? Because then you can really get the values. You're not caught up last second. Usually that means paying more than you have to. So we're really excited to help you with that if you are looking for that really special piece for yourself or someone else that you care about. So $777 on that one. Let's keep moving. We've got this really cool brooch, and it's a brooch, or actually a pendant, actually. Oh, no wonder. They said, you know what? They said brooch, and then they're like, nope, never mind. So pendant here. This is going to be, which is even better, because I think that gives you a little more what we look for in jewelry, right? Look at this. Now, wait till you see this up close, but I wanted to give you a size reference first, with this one being as important as this is. It's 112/4760, and you can see here it's got this really large crescent moon, and I'm holding it by the bail. So actually, that's where your chain's going to go through. And then you've got that, of course, hidden bail. So put your favorite chain, whether it's larger or smaller, behind it. But this is that crescent moon that sometimes is really just a sliver. This one's giving you more, 4760, and it is going to be, I know it's been here before, there are multicolored sapphires and diamonds in this brooch. Now, when you look at the top to bottom length on it, or not brooch, pendant again, it's a pendant. I know it keeps, the graphics say it and my bag says it, it's not a brooch, it's just a pendant. So it's gonna be about 1.75 inches top to bottom. But I want to show it on the neckline as well. It's going to be 18 karat gold, 53 points in sapphires and diamonds all together. They put all the stones together, but it's actually burnished stone. So you have the rounds that are set into the gold. We'll show you from a distance away here on the neckline just to give you a better idea of the size. Of course, that's what it would look like on a skin tone. That's what it looks like against some color there, but it's really beautifully done. And then we're going to show you up close too, because this is important to see the colors of the sapphires, from hot pink to lighter pink, lavenders, yellows, and then the rest are diamonds. So it's a beautiful look here, and then you've got that mirror finishing to that dome style, and you can see there how it goes from side to side. That's that burnishing, not bezel, where it's actually set into the surface of the gold there, and it's going to be a super important style here. Yeah, it's a really, really good look, and it's got a nice reduction in price from $39.99. It's gone well lower than that. It's going to be a major, major value, and this is one of those that crescent moons are hot. We do our own version that's got really simple, very narrow diamonds to it. This one is a little different. So let's show it again on the hand here. And that bail, it's a good size bail. So it might be a piece that lends itself to a larger, heavier gauge chain if you've got them. So they put plenty of room behind this bail. You can see there top to bottom. So you've got a lot of work, a lot of room to work with there. So that one's going to be, you know what, let's make it $999. And that's it. So that's going to be it, $999 for 18 karat gold. And a lot of it that you have all the way through the piece like that is, you can see it there. And then, of course, no matter what side or angle you see it from, beautiful stones, and they kind of look like diamonds more or less. I mean, there are diamonds, but it's almost like those yellows and pinks could pass for diamonds as well. So that's important too. So $999 if you like it. We are going to keep on moving. We're going to not wait for pieces to go individually, because then it takes some extra time. We can't show you nearly as much. So we'll show you some other big discounts. We got a Kunzite pendant that's discounted as well. I do have a very large fancy colored diamond ring. Check this out. Cocktail ring? Yes. Check that box. It's got a beautiful rectangular shape to it. It's a mix of champagnes and white diamonds together, but it's another one only. So you know what to do. Dial in early. It's 112-4736. This has only been here a couple of times. It's one of those really high-end superstar pieces for us, but it's actually 18 karat solid white gold. It does have to stay that way in the white gold, but keep in mind those diamonds, different setting, pave, prong, and bezel. 3 different setting styles for 2 different colors of diamonds. And let us know on that crescent moon. I got 2 people talking about it right now. Don't think that one's going to last long. And then here we are with this beautiful, beautiful platform. It's a rectangular shape. I want to show it to you on the hand as well, so you can see what this is all about, because it's really about the size here. Split shank's going to kind of anchor it, but look at that, kind of a tablet ring as we call it, and a really beautiful look there with your 245 overall. That's going to be 2.5 carats almost in champagne diamonds and white diamonds together. And then we go to the up close. See the bezels that actually bring them together? That's what I think is so cool about that. It's bezels that brings them together in this almost checkerboarded pattern that are across the way. It's the very, very outer edge that's all your pave in that frame. And it's going to be, oh, hi, Tracy, thank you so much. It's going to be a huge reduction in price, not $49.99. Let's make it a little bit better. And which one would you like, Jason? The moon? Oh, yes. Yes, go ahead, Jason, and then go ahead, Tim. You've got the ruby. All right, so our first two pieces are gone. Tim, get the ruby, and Jason's got the crescent moon pendant. Thank you so much. This one's going to follow suit here. They all will. These one-of-a-kinds are heavily reduced. Got to move everything we show you. That's the idea. So here's what we do to make this a lot easier than even 40. Yeah. Sure, one more time on the ruby. Let me go get it here. Let's go show that on the hand. And here we are. Let me show that one more time. Excuse me, I'll put it the other way as it was first time around, just so you can see how that looks with all those baguettes surrounding it. And Tim, that's for you and your collar, so well done there. And that was that platinum, remember, stays in platinum on that one. And then we're gonna show you up close the tablet ring with all these different diamonds and just such a beautiful, unique look. I don't see a lot of pieces made like that, and it's under $2,000, not $19.99 either. So I love to do that because we're already well under $1,000 a carat for the diamonds alone. That's very exciting. But then you get a little bit extra discount because that's what I'm doing today. We're taking everything down. It's just a great weekend to shop for something new, something fresh, something different, something bold, something that goes with everything too. Because although white diamonds go with everything, we know that, so do the champagnes. I find the champagne diamonds are really a nice neutral platform for us, but still give you something different than what you typically see in your white diamond pieces, which are certainly more available and more, out there. So here's what we're going to do for you. It's not 19. Say sold if you want it, because obviously not going to last. We understand that about this jewelry, these values, these discounts, and a big Saturday where hopefully we got some people watching maybe, right? Saturday with, I hear direct and dish are up and running. That's good news. Cable, I'm not sure, but you never know. Here we go. This one's going to be, you know what? Let's do even better than $19.99. Send it all on out. Let's make it $1,499, but it does stay in the white gold. But remember, it's 18 karat, so you're getting that huge upgrade in the gold purity that we love to see. So that'll be one only. And remember, do we need to see the length? I mean, obviously, I only typically get out the ruler for pendants and brooches and things like that and earrings, but maybe on this one, we show you on the hand here with a measurement on the length of the piece from top to bottom. Look at that. That's 7/8 of an inch thereabouts from top to bottom on that rectangular style ring. So maybe it's going to be the piece you wear on the middle or the index finger as well. That would be an option, but $14.99 for $245 in diamonds, and that's the one to get if you love a unique piece. And yep, that's it. And those are all natural champagnes, by the way. No treatment to the diamonds we bring, whether they're pinks or yellows, blues or greens, chameleons or the like. They're really beautiful natural stones. So no treatment on those. You can remember that across the board. The exception would be black diamonds, which we rarely see. They get treatment all the time. But $14.99 on that one. That one should go. And then we've got, Lisa, again, we've got some emerald cut fire opals. We have another request for you. Thank you, which is our amethyst. Oh, from the other day. Who's this for? Nadine. Hi, Nadine. Thank you so much for your request. Well, let's take a look at this. So 112-6518. I'm so glad this is still here from the other night. And let me know who's got our tablet ring. $245 diamonds, $14.99. You know that's going to go. And then, Nadine, this is for you. This is a fancy cut amethyst. And this is really beautiful as well because notice it does first present to the eye like a cushion, but it's actually got some extra facet pattern where it's more like a hexagon. Jason, would you like the tablet ring that we had before? Or are you waiting for the amethyst, which is white, yellow, or rose gold? It's surrounded in, we kind of match, I think, the halo and pave. That's the difference. Sometimes halos are prong set. It's pretty basic and straightforward. This is where you're getting almost that kind of follows the lines a little bit of the hexagon shape. So you have that unique shape to it. Not going to be over the top odd, right? Some people don't like to go with non-classic shapes because they're worried it's not going to have longevity as far as styling. Well, this one, still because it really is reminiscent of a cushion cut, I think you're going to like it. Did you have the tablet ring there, Jason? Okay, so our champagne and white diamond ring is gone. And now we're going to talk about this one here, which is going to be next to go. And remember, this was on the other night, so a miracle that it's still available. Now we're bringing it to you in your choice of white, yellow, or rose. The reason we did the white as opposed to the yellow to start is that there's that pave work that we love. But again, you don't have to change, you don't have to leave it that way if you don't want to. So extra special that you're getting to customize it how you wish. But it's our 4 karat 36. You really see the blues popping, don't you? It's that really special purple, blue, and red all together. And then here's what we're going to do. What a fun Saturday we have planned. It's going to be a really good one. Lots of affordable here like this one. And I'm going to come in a little closer so you can see it better. But watch the deep, rich purples, which we love because that's why we source only the Brazilian amethyst for you, not some of the other sources that are a little bit more lavender, which are pretty too. But this is that top quality. Then you get all that pave work. Look at even the intricacy of the way the split shank in that figure 8, meets with the pave that splits that and then wraps up and gives you almost this heart-shaped cleft at the top and bottom, which I love because it's meeting the only straight edge of the amethyst there. So it really gives it some interest, and it's going to be a really good one. It's supposed to be $29.99. I'm bringing it down. Almost a half carat in diamonds, great stone. February will be here before you know it, and that's the February birthstone, and I love a good amethyst. I appreciate a great quality of amethyst too, and I want to try this on while we're at it so you can see the size and how it presents on the hand. You can see beautifully doesn't it? Beautiful color there, about as rich as a purple, any richer, and it wouldn't be purple anymore, right? This is just a beautiful saturated color, and we're going to take it down below $1,000. It's not even $9.99. Huge value coming up right now. Superstar piece, it's under $900 as well. We're going to make it $888 instead, if you'd like to get that one. And then we do have a cat's-eye corrosive barrel waiting in the wings here. Some big Kunzite, also in a fancy cut and pendant. Golden pearl ring is here. Great price on this one. And more bicolor tourmalines. Big copper-bearing pinky purple, which we haven't been able to keep in stock of late. And then let me know if you'd like this one. It's $418, but anybody can take it who calls in quickly. And don't forget, we have all kinds of diamond opportunities today. I kind of brought out a set where it's that earring, ring, match set with all the big bezel set diamonds that we have for you, plus tanzanites are here, pink zircons are here, you name it, we got it. That's the one to get an amethyst though, if you ask me. So beautiful piece there, and thank you so much if you do get it. And let's show you what's next on the way, which is actually, I got to get to this golden pearl. One of our bigger golden pearls is here. It's a 13mm rock star. It's 1125931. Take a look at it. Ooh, the perfect match. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? You can tell it's 18 karat gold, can't ya? And that's why we did it, to match that pearl. That's so important. It's 1125931. Just a beautiful, beautiful look. And it's going to be our 13mm. It's a massive size, kind of like getting a, if I came up here and told you we had a 10 karat diamond today, that'd be exquisite, right? That's kind of like what we're looking at. 18 karat gold on this one. Because then you have that really important color matching, because you know the richness of 18 karat gold gets more buttery, more yellow, more rich. Well, that's the beauty of this one. It really matches the pearl itself, and that tells you how good the pearl is. So we upgraded the gold to really accommodate the upgrade of that pearl. And then you get the diamond weight at 65 points, which is pave on the sides, and it is a special look. So here we are, a ring that, you know, if you've seen golden pearls here, because we don't bring dyed pearls, we don't bring the treated or enhanced, we bring you the natural real deal. So when you're looking at a pearl like this, we know that when we've seen bigger sizes in the past, we know what happens, we know what they go for, we know how expensive they get, as they should, because it only takes a certain mollusk. Remember, not every mollusk can create a golden pearl. It's not the same delivery system, if you will, that we get cultured white pearls from. Cultured is a different animal, and it's gotten a lot of help from man to get there. It's still a pearl that's made in a mollusk, but it got a little help to jumpstart the process, whereas South Sea pearls are born in the mollusk, into the wild, if you will. So really important, extra. And it's going to be a special option for one caller stays in the 18 karat yellow gold. I don't think you'd want it any other way, to be honest. And here's what it looks like on the hand. You can see the size of that pearl from a distance, how beautiful that looks. The diamonds are sure to go side to side so that what you see as your finger moves are diamonds and nothing more on the sides of that band. And yet it's going to be a superstar value. This is normally $49.99 all day long. You know that if you've seen our big golden pearls, you know what they go for. And how about that pave? Those are bigger stones than we typically see as well. It's under $2,000 today. And a June birthstone, a great way to get something unique. Did anybody get our amethyst, by the way? Or is the amethyst still here? I think the amethyst might still be available if you'd like to get it. So, you know, just keep that in mind. And everything else from the show gone, as this one will soon be. Because it's actually going to be a lot better than even $2,000 or $19.99. Shall I keep going? Yeah. If it means more discount and more money saved, I think everybody's in agreement. Let's go lower. Not 19, 18, 17, even 17.77. What a value that is. We're going to take it even lower. We're going to make it $1,699. That's it. First caller only. Now, Tim, who's shopping with you over there? You got the ruby, right? Brenda. I'd love to know who's with us. Is it Brenda? From where? Texas. Hi, Brenda in Texas. Now, Jason, you're already shopping a couple of items today. Do you remember who was shopping with you there? Vicky. Did she get the crescent moon or did she get the tablet ring? Tablet. Do you remember who got the crescent moon? Thanks, Vicky, so much. Enjoy that tablet ring. You will love it. And then we'll see who got our fabulous crescent moon. That one I just love. And now the golden pearl's got to go. And don't forget the amethyst, I think, is still here. Kirsten, yes, yay, Kirsten, thank you so much. Enjoy it. I love her taste in jewelry, so I should have known. Let's talk about a gorgeous Kunzite pendant as well. It's a big size. I don't think I've ever seen a size this big priced in this way. Oh, and now I just got the message. Great. I got the message from Tony that Kirsten let us know that Kirsten's probably going, doesn't she read the YouTube comments? Well, I do because Tony sends them. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to see them. So big thanks to Tony on the assist there. But Kirsten, I just saw that you did get the crescent pendant. Wonderful. All right. So coming up next, we've still got our beautiful golden pearl. I love that one. That's a really nice color. And how about that nacre? Smooth as can be. I think we take for granted that all pearls just look like that. They don't. Usually pearls have all kinds of pits and divots and marks and things like that. Like it's, I mean, I look at it as like a complexion, right? I mean, very rarely you can have like anything. Like a glass-like finish is what we all want, like all of our skin to be, but very rarely does that happen in nature, right? Same with pearls, right? Think of it as that beautiful nacre that builds and builds and builds inside a mollusk and what it has to go through and all the challenges it faces to be a big pearl, but then to be that smooth surface and that one completely round, which is all the things you look for in a pearl. We're going to show you our Kunzite pendant 11253889 coming up right now. Oh my goodness, look at that. Breathtakingly beautiful. If you love pinks and purples and jewel tones, I'm happy with anything in this kind of colorway, and this really delivers, doesn't it? It's a beautiful pear shape that is a more, what we call the squatty pear. Got to come up with a better, more flattering name for that. It's like a short pear, a squatty pear. That's what we've always called them in the industry, but it's a lovely cut because it almost reminds you a little bit like a trillion if you had a trillion with a real soft corner to it. That's what it gives me the vibe of, definitely. And it's a really cool 18 karat 61. I'll show you, we'll zoom back a little bit so you can see that. And it's actually one of the better values I've ever seen on a size like this. I mean, think about it, it's almost 19 carats in a fancier cut, but it's really, I mean, no matter how you look at it, because this is a highly pleochroic stone, so usually, you've all seen this before, even as a Kunzite, no matter what the shape is, as it moves, as it turns, usually what happens is you're going to see angles where from this angle it might look deep and dark and saturated, and from this angle it might look a little lighter. That's because it's a highly pleochroic stone. That's very typical. That's what the stone is expected to do. This one, and it's a really big factor on the cutting. If the cutting's not perfectly done, you lose this ability to have what this stone shows you, which is that solid constant of color saturation no matter the angle. It's beautiful no matter what. Take a look at it, you'll see what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter how it turns, how it moves, how it looks. It's always, first of all, that perfect centered culet where all of that brilliance just, it's like a starlight of different orchid colors just all stemming from the center. Then it goes from there, you've got the pave and the bail. Let's take a look at it also on the hand because the size is really important here. And here it is. Great look. I mean, see, doesn't matter how it turns or the angle. You're always seeing that beautiful, just again, really evenly dimension on that pear shape. So really important, almost as wide as it is tall and vice versa. So take a look at this. This one's going to be our 1.125" there, top to bottom. Just a little bit over 1 inch, and then you've got this really important look with the pave of the bail. So we'll try it on the neckline here just to give you an idea from a distance away, just again to see the size, and then we're going to go ahead and blow it out. That's what we do, so get ready. I was kind of teasing you on this one about how good a value it is. Strong value on a Kunzite like this, and you're not giving up anything. Nothing in color, nothing in size. Great, beautiful piece. But maybe an 18, 19 karat isn't what you had in mind for a ring, but certainly in the neckline gives you more real estate to make a bigger stone the focal point of your jewelry collection. And yet, this one's going to be $69.99 normally. We're going to take it down for our Saturday. It's like a Saturday where everything's on sale, and that's the idea. Take advantage of what you love. Get a really, really, really good deep discount. That's also what we love. And yet this one doesn't have to be $69.99. What if we take this one in that huge size all the way down, and I'm thinking $3,500, that gives you a 50% off deal. We love a good sale like that. But if we can make this even better, and that's my plan, and that's my goal, and we're going to do it on everything we bring today, is bringing down all the prices we can to the lowest possible, and yet not even $35,000, $3,000, even $29.99. This is 19 carats almost. So one of the most important stones we have, the best color we have, great scintillation and brilliance. It's not like you're giving up one or the other, which sometimes you have to. That is just everything and more that you want. Come on over and we'll take it down below $2,000. $1,000. We'll make it $1,999 only. And our golden pearl is the only piece here so far from the show, and that's it. So come on in on the golden pearl or now the Kunzite that is almost 19 carats in size. And get ready because we're going to have diamonds galore. Got some very important diamond pieces, and then let us know what requests you have. Because remember, Nadine had that amethyst request. We have other pieces we can bring out, whatever it is you're thinking about or want to shop for. Just see what we have in store and at discounts, because that's what we're doing on this Saturday. So really bringing everything down for you. And fine jewelry lovers, it's going to be quite the day. You know what? There's even a discount on. The biggest round tanzanite we have is the 17 karat 67 in the blue wing block D. If you know it, you probably are excited to hear that this has also been discounted, and it looks like it has little mini Kunzites in it because that is called Red Flash. And check that out. That is going to be our nearly 18 karat round. That has a new discount as of about 2 hours ago. So I'm really excited to bring that one to you as well. And then whatever it is you're looking for, tell us how we can help you. Speaking of tanzanites, there's 17 karat stones, yes. I even have a, what was that heart shape I had today? I can go full on, like we can go to a 39 karat 78, nearly 40 karat tanzanite today. We can really bring you different options. But then we have something affordable. And since it's almost the bottom of the hour and we love affordable, look at this. And yet it's still an emerald cut, rare, rare, rare. It's still got red flashes, of course. You have this hourglass shape of diamonds that meet on the sides, and that's a blue wing block D. And you won't get over this carat weight. This is going to be a 2 carat 05. So again, we've got all of the ranges still, but remember, getting more limited on each. So if you're not aware, because maybe you're newer with us, this is where we've been bringing the stone for nearly 6 years now. It's been our personal private collection here that has been gifted by the actual, when I say gifted, obviously, you know, it wasn't free, but it was actually something that was given to us by the actual miner who mined them so many years ago, who'd kept them under wraps. It was a big secret that not even the folks of Tanzania that run the operation there on the ground at the Maralani Hills, they didn't even know about the existence of this material because the miner who was there at the time so many decades ago had saved it. He was really, really clandestine about the way he kept it all. And just he and his miners that were there at the time, they were the ones that knew about it and nobody else until it made its debut here nearly 6 years ago, December of 2018. And now here we are just about to be completely out of it. This is a jewel of a gem, if you know what I mean, because this is just going to be a value too. And it really gives you the option to get something more affordable in the blue wing block D when it's still a 2 carat size. So 1125347 is your item number here. And do let me know if you're thinking about it, because obviously it's going to fly. We know that. It's also this really important emerald cut, which we rarely see in a smaller size. We usually see, and don't get me wrong, 205 is plenty of size. It's just the problem is, usually we see them in 15 carats and up, and that doesn't suit everybody's needs as far as a size of ring and what you like to wear. So this may be your everyday. Maybe you already have the big stones, you have the ultimate in luxury, and now you want to wear that same great quality every day. Well, again, it's 5347. It's a 205 emerald cut. It's going to be our 20 points in diamonds as well. This is that hourglass shape that I love because it does give you those bigger diamonds at the east and west, and then the rest is pave. You can have any gold you want. Very, very limited. Call us early, because what should it be? We understand, as you know, shoppers of the world, tanzanite right now can be $3,500 a carat, or about the best price you can get anywhere else outside of here on lower quality material, because anything else you would shop anywhere but here would be lower quality material. Well, all that lower quality material, best price you're really seeing is $1,000 a carat. Let's just make it simple math. $2,000 for that stone. And then you'd have to add the mounting, because that's gold, which is expensive right now, to say the least, $2,700 an ounce, plus diamonds, which in this case are VS, which those are important too. So all of that's happening here. And yet it is not going to be $2,000 or $1,999. That is a wonderful value. There's free gold, there's free diamonds. Obviously you get the option of getting your size, changing the gold as well, and let's even get it to your doorstep for free. But this is also a way, I think, because I hear from a lot of you every day and you say, I have my blue wing, but it's holiday time approaching and my daughter wants one, my sister wants one, my mom wants one, my best friend wants one, and you're looking at ways that you could gift it as well, knowing that we have very few days left with this material. So what if we give you the opportunity right now, take a look at it, to bring you a better value that may be even giftable, sharing the quality with someone that you love or someone who really loves gems. That's the way to do it. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It's also not going to be $1,500 for a 2 carat. By the way, I had a 1 carat the other day. It was a 1 carat that was more money than where this is going to go. So if you would like to get, there it is, that's the beauty of the emerald cut. There's that shine. And how about that? The diamond sparkling at the same time. There's something mirror-like. Think of it like your ultraviolet with reds and blues and purples in a mirror-like shine. And then you've got the diamond sparkling beside it. That little press of that concave style band, but a lot of surface area. So you get the shine from the gold, which I really like because then it mimics the shine that you're getting off that emerald cut. And yet it's not even $1,499. There's another $500 off to make this a lot easier, and now we're going to make it even better. So come on in, we have callers already, and this is the problem. Once the tanzanites are gone, there is no way to bring you any more tanzanite of blue wing block D variety. So we could bring others, but it would be more what you see out and about everywhere else, which is lighter color, not always the great cutting, right? This was the best material in the world, so they used the best cutters because some of the tanzanite out there, it can actually fail miserably when it comes to its cutting. I know we never think about that here because every stone we see is so perfectly cut, so centered in the culet, so really optimal. Not all tanzanites give us that. This one is not even $1,499. Whoever gets it, I don't know who it's going to be, but you are winning today. This is a big day for value. I told you there's going to be a lot of affordable in this show, and it's not even $14 or $13 or $12.99. It is going to fly. White, yellow, rose gold. Add it to the collection. If you don't have an emerald cut, get one. If you don't have a smaller size, get one. If you're looking for a giftable, get this one. It's not $12, it's not $11, it's not even $10.99. It's going to be one of the most affordable tanzanites we've ever seen in nearly 6 years of bringing it. And it's only going to be $999 for the ring. That is how you shop a tanzanite right here and now. And you can't get better than that. And it's $9.99, white, yellow, or rose. You get to decide. We'll get you your size. We'll send it to your doorstep for free. And this is a perfect also way to enter the world of this incredible blue wing block D if you haven't already. And that's what's so important. So do let me know if you like it. That one's going to be gone in a hurry. So call us and we'll get you the ring. We'll send it right out to you. What a beautiful emerald cut. And again, you're seeing it from a bit of an overhead view. Let me show you what that stone looks like directly to your eye level. Look at those reds. It's a very deep, intense fuchsia red that you have, what we call the red flash. And you have all that there with those really big diamonds. A lot of that 20 points in diamond weight is just in those diamonds that are right there directly to the sides of the stone. Go ahead, Tim. Yeah. It's a good one. Okay, so Tracy called in to let us know that she's got a similar. Now, she's got a lot of tanzanites, but she has something maybe around this size and cut. She says it is top notch. Good one to go. All right, well, that's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear it. I mean, I've never heard a complaint about our blue wings block Ds before. I've heard this. I've heard people take them to their jewelers, and their jewelers say, that's not tanzanite, because tanzanite is a light lavender color, so that can't be tanzanite. They think it's some kind of sapphire, which would not be a bad thing, but a lot of people haven't even seen this level of saturation. It's unfamiliar to a lot of people who are in the world of jewelry, who are in the business of gems. And even you can go to a wholesaler. I tell you, when I'm around wholesalers, the first thing they say to me without fail at this point, anytime in the last few years is, tell me, is that blue wing block D as good as it looks on TV? And you know what my response is no. It's better. It really is. It's one of those stones that actually, you can't even imagine the true beauty of it until you actually see it in person. Because believe it or not, TV does not do it justice. TV can do the gold and the diamonds justice all day long, but those bright hot lights, remember, those bright hot lights are not what neon stones thrive in. They actually prefer a more typical light, not necessarily, you know, bright hot spotlights. They prefer more of a subtlety, like a, you know, again, like your normal lighting when you're out and about wearing your ring, whether you're out at home, whether you're out and about at a restaurant, wherever you may be. Those are where tanzanites really flourish and where they show you their best quality. I'm amazed this is even still here. Let's give it 60 seconds and we'll wrap it up. So again, they're always surprised. No, it doesn't look as good. No, it looks better. It looks better in person than it can on TV, for real. Everybody says that. And then, ooh, what? Wait, what? Who just asked for this necklace? Wait a minute, a new register Brenda. So she's seen it before or never seen it before? Oh my gosh, Brenda. Can we, you know what? I don't know if Brenda's going to be with us for like another, I might actually have to change our top of the hour to be this necklace if she can wait 20 minutes, or should we not? You know what, we're not gonna wait. Brenda, new register, never shopped here before. I'll tell you what, we have the ultimate diamonds by the yard. Yes. Oh, it is. You're kidding me. Was she a first-time shopper then today?
Yeah, but she's been watching.
Oh, she's been, oh, okay. So she's seen our Diamonds by the Yard, what I call the DBTY, just an acronym for Diamonds by the Yard. Diamonds by the Yard, not something we invented, but I am very surprised to see something back in stock here that has not been in stock for, oh, it's been months and months and months and months and months. Go ahead. Do you have? Oh, let's try it on again. Sure. Here's the tanzanite on the hand one more time, which is where you can really see the beauty of that stone. Yes. Oh, Lisa, good. Lisa's ready to see her fire opals. All right. So we've got fire opals. We've got Diamonds by the Yard. And guess what diamond by the yard it is? It's the one we haven't seen in ages. I'm very excited about that. So we're going to bring, I'm tempted to do it in 25 minutes so that everybody sees it, because I know we get some new viewers at the top of the hour, so we may do that. Brenda, let me know, if you can hold on for 25 minutes. If you need to see it sooner, let me know. But if you can wait till the top of the hour, this is a necklace that hasn't been here in probably close to a year. So I'd love to give everyone the opportunity to get it. Jason, do you like this one? Is anybody getting it? Allison, Jason, whoever's getting it, let me know. It's a $9.99 deal, and we would love to see that one go as well. Lisa, I've got your fire opals here. So let me bring those out really, really quickly, and then we'll talk about the 202 DBTY. Do you believe what I just said? I know everyone across the country is going, no, it's here, it's back. How many requests do we get daily for the 202, and yet we have not had it in stock? Well, it's back. So let me just show Lisa a couple options for our fire opal that I know I'm probably guessing she may have missed out on an emerald cut the other day. Was it Wednesday or Thursday? I don't remember, but here it is. It was early on in the show. I've got two for you to choose from, and I might as well set them together because they're different mountings. They're different colors slightly. I think if you're going for more red, you're going to go for the left side. If you can handle pretty much red, but a little touch of orange, you go with the right side. But they're two emerald cut stones, which make them lavish. We're going to start with 112, 65, 62, which is on the left. And then, yes, DBTY coming up in just a moment, like 20 minutes or so. So hopefully everybody's getting ready. 202, this may be the only time we see it before the end of the year, before the holiday season. So yeah, that's how it always goes. So let me know on the tanzanite. I think our 205 is still here, and the golden pearl. But let's talk to the emerald cut lovers, the fire opal emerald cut lovers specifically. First is the 18 karat gold you're seeing right here. This one's going to be the 1 carat 30. The 202 I was mentioning was the tanzanite. So this is going to be special, rather the diamonds by the yard, rather. That's coming up. The 202 diamonds by the yard is actually on the way. It's the one we haven't seen. We've seen all the other versions of late, but not the 202. So you may want to alert a friend who wants one, or you may want to start thinking about that holiday gift giving list, because that is something that's not here very often. But here we go. This is the 1 carat 30 fire opal with the baguettes and the rounds, which is 28 points in diamonds. So that's option one. It's on the left. That's going to be a little bit more money because it's got a more intense red, and it's 18K. Then we go to the right side, which is 5670. That's a pretty color too. It's just a matter of, do you like more open, bright, orangey red, or more true red that looks almost like ruby? It's up to you. But that's that same hourglass mounting we just saw with the tanzanite. You get our carat 66. You get 20 points in diamonds. That's on the right side. Two different prices, two different rings. I will try them on together at first, and then let us know if you want us to just zoom in on one or the other. We'll start here with that wider band, and then here's the other. So you can also see from a distance there will be a little variation in the color, but not much. You see less variation when it's further away. So I would say you're probably thinking about, do you like the larger size or the smaller? Do you like the 14 karat or the 18? Do you like the hourglass style or the baguettes with the rounds? Two different options, both going to be under 1,500. There's some good news. Now, did y'all notice this? The carat 66 is up here. This is a carat 30. There's only 36 points in difference here, yet I would say this one looks a lot larger, almost pretty much double the size. So it goes to show you how we know this about opals. They can be tricky, but in a good way, because they're always going to give you lesser carat weight than what they look like they are. So that's important. You get a much bigger look either way. This is the carat 30. This is the 166. Just wanted to point out that that does give you a lot bigger visual and a lot bigger dimension. You get to decide which one you like, which one you prefer. But here's what I'll do. If you like the 18 karat gold, That one's going to be $12.99. If you like, and they're both one of a kind, so dial early. If you like the 14K with the bigger stone, that's only going to be $888. So two different options. They're both in the yellow to start. The one on the left is going to stay in yellow. The one on the right can be changed, yes. You got it. That one's gone right there. Gone, gone, gone. That's the one you can change the gold on, and it's 5670. Here's what's remaining, which is 112, 65, 62. So that'll be our last one left, and then we are about 20 minutes away from our Diamonds by the Yard. So let me also just remind everybody here, I'm a little excited and shocked that this is here. Obviously, Brenda, we have you to thank. Where, by the way, Tim, do you remember where Brenda's calling from? She was Texas, right? So Brenda in Texas, who's a new shopper as of today, been watching for a while, brand new shopper. Hi, Brenda. We're going to wait 20 more minutes because I'd love for everyone to see this because we have a little bit of quantity here just in stock. I wasn't even aware. So big thanks to Brenda for asking for it because I was not aware this was back in stock. It is a piece that is, it's pretty well known that if I could bring one piece of jewelry to every single show we do, it would be this one. And it would be popular every single show we do, because it's an icon, but it's also the best value. And for those of you that also know this necklace, it's the Diamonds by the Yard, but it's the most elite one we do. It's the biggest diamond weight. It's the large diamonds. They're closest together. They go all the way around. It's probably the best value we bring. And it's supposed to have gone up in price quite a bit because, well, we all have been paying attention to what gold and diamonds are doing. So naturally, a very large diamond like this would go up. Not today. So get ready. That's why I'm letting y'all know. It's 19.5 minutes from right now. We're going to bring out that 202 Diamonds by the Yard. It is unbelievable. And again, there are requests, I kid you not, no exaggeration, every single day. We get requests for this piece, this specific piece. It's not been in stock in, I think it's been close to a year. It also means probably not going to be back in stock between now and the end of the year, which means all the beautiful holiday events we have coming up that maybe we want to look our best for. And then, of course, all that gift giving that we do at the end of the year. So that's going to be here. White gold and yellow gold are here in stock, ready to go. And that's happening in now 19 minutes. So get ready for that. And then here we go. I'm going to show this big blue wing. Might as well here. This is our big 17 karat, 67 as a matter of fact. So that last spiral opal is still here if you like this one for $12.99. Here's the big blue wing. I know the emerald cut we had in the 205. You'll have to check and see if that's still here. But here's what we're looking at in our best of the best round. Look at that stone. Undeniable. The cutting, the beauty, the Portuguese cut, yes. And the size, and there's a brand new markdown on it, which is why I wanted to bring it out on the early side. It's 112-5451, 17 karat 67 is the size. Then you have the diamonds all the way around it and down the sides. So pretty complete here. Keeping it classic. And a karat 18 in diamonds. And only one. And a brand new markdown. So if you've been thinking about it, as I know some of you have, this is the perfect time to dial in just to make sure you don't miss out on it entirely, because obviously one moment, one opportunity, it's going to be an easy one here. It's $22,999 where it started. No kidding. Look at the color. Look at the size, the cutting. Everything about it is just real perfection. And now, watch this. On the hand, it's going to be less than $10,000, although I must admit, it has been on the air for less than $10,000. $99.99 as a matter of fact. Then it went down to even $8,999. Now, as of 2 hours ago, it got reduced yet again. This is the lowest price it will be. Well, no kidding. It's going to go out at this price because it's just undeniable value. The whole ring has a diameter, just keep in mind, of 3/4 of an inch. So same width-wise as it is top to bottom there, but that is a substantial ring. And get your size. It won't turn or twist or anything. It's going to sit really level thanks to its beautiful basket work that it has. You can see that, how it's going to sit up and be proper. And then you just go ahead and get your true size. This one's about a 7 now, so it's just about a size and a half too big. So it's going to move on me, but it won't do that. It's not one of those rings where, it's going to be too top heavy. It's going to fly to side to side. Not if you get your proper size, it will not. And so you have that option here, but it's not even 89 or 88 or 87 or 86 or 85.99. This is just as good as it gets. There's no denying that stone. What that looks like there on the air is one of our most important here left, and it's going to be $8,499. So just to let you know, that is the new reduction as of today. Lowest price that can be or can go, and it's a beauty at $84.99. So we'll see who's got it. And don't forget, I think our Kunzite pendant is still here. That was $19.99 for that 19 karat stone. And then we have the golden pearl and maybe the 205. I'm not sure if the 205 emerald cut tanzanite went out the door at $9.99, but there's also a Tsavorite that's going to bring you some different diamond colors with it. We'll bring that to you, as well as anything else you might want to request. And then diamonds by the yard time. It's now 16 minutes away. Why a countdown? Oh, it's worth a countdown. We never see this piece, so it's coming up, and we'll do that. But here's a quick cat's eye chrysoberyl option, and a moment for our cat's eye chrysoberyl lovers, which is $62.74. Look at this 98-point cat's eye, and this one's really good because this one actually in the rose gold. Now I'll let you know right up front, it's a pretty combination actually. I wouldn't have guessed it, but I kind of like the soft greens with the rose gold. There's something about that that's really, I think, working, but it is not going to be the one you're forced to take in the rose gold. 1126274 is the number. It's a 98-point cat's eye. Again, really tough to discern between 1 carats and 2 carats because it's a cabochon with that phenomenal property. It's got almost a lacy-like mounting with some diamond weight at 21 points, and it's 1126274. And it's going to be right now in the rose. You can choose the white or the yellow if you prefer. But it is one major value, that's for sure. And it's under $1,000. And it's, yeah. Oh, she missed it? Okay, it's a 13mm golden pearl. Who'd you say it was? Vicky. Okay, Vicky, I'm going to show this again real quick. And you know what? If anybody wants the cat's eye, which is the 98-pointer with the 21 points in diamonds, you can have it right now for $699. We'll just do that. $699 on a really cool cat's eye with that beautiful chatoyant effect that goes straight up and down, beautiful glow. I mean, even in darkness, look at that. Darkness, light, doesn't matter. The chatoyancy is still something you see very vividly and really, really well done. All right, Vicki, take a look. Here's the golden pearl we had earlier in 18 karat gold. That's the 13mm golden pearl, which is just shining and glowing. That's exactly what we want. And you look at it's 5931, by the way, so this will come right up because it was here a few minutes ago. It's our 13mm and 18 karat gold. 65 points is the diamond weight as well, and that one was down to $16.99 for a 13mm. That makes all the difference in the world. Pearls are just like diamonds, whereas they go up sizes in millimeter size or carat weight, they're always going to get exponentially more rare. It's not the case with every gem in the world, but with organic pearls, especially lavish, unbelievable luxury rarities like golden pearls, that is definitely the case because it would be more typical to see one in an 8 or a 9mm, which is vastly different than a 13. So the fact you have a 13mm in that diameter, that's how we measure pearls, not by carat weight, but by millimeter dimension, which is the diameter of that pearl. That is what's so important here, is that you've got such a big stone, and yet I was remarking earlier about how perfectly round it is, spherical in shape, not oval, not oblong, not potato shape, and it's not bringing you a lot of those, you know, there's always different little things with natural pearls, things that are obstacles that are like the surface of it that are a little bit more, as we take a look at it here up close again, it's a really beautiful look when you see how smooth it is, right? So that's a very unusual thing to achieve, and here's what it looks like on the hand one more time if you missed that earlier as well. So that's a good one, and that's that golden pearl, 18 karat gold, and that's to match. It really had to be. You know it's a good pearl when the match wasn't achieved with 14 karat gold. You had to go to 18 karat gold, that upper echelon, to get the match in the pearl, and that one is it. So $16.99 if you want that golden pearl. It's one of our few pieces left from our Saturday so far, and then I think everybody probably is going to hang on and say, I'm just not going to go anywhere or do anything or shop anything until I see that DBTY, because that's the one you get multiples of. I know so many of you have not just stopped at one, but actually gotten multiples to stack and layer, and then of course gifting and all the things, all the great, there's so many reasons to get the diamonds by the yard. The whole point is that you get the diamonds by the yard. All right, so that's going to be the little special VIP Vicky presentation, but she's leaving it here for all the rest of us. And then here we go with that Tsavorite. I never know why golden pearls. I think that it's hard to understand because I think we look at them like white pearls, and they're so different. And kind of think about it like yellow diamonds versus white diamonds. We know how much more valuable yellow diamonds are than white diamonds because they're so much more rare. Same thing with the pearls. And here we go with 1120473, which is going to be our 163 Tsavorite, pear shape, surrounded by pink and white diamonds together. So you have a great look here in our big tanzanite. So now we've amassed a little collection here. So, you know, call me on the pearl, the tanzanite, the big round, the emerald cut, the kunzite, or the fire opal. emerald cut, and the 18 karat gold. Those are what are here today. Here's our carat 63, 9 points in pink diamonds, 63 points in white diamonds, and a spectacular Tsavorite value. We also know, I know a lot of people can shy away when they hear Tsavorite because you go, uh-oh, Tsavorite's where I got to save up my pennies. I always think of that. That's always the mnemonic we think about is Tsavorite. You got to save to afford it, right? You got to save up. You got to shop it. You got to wait. Find maybe sometimes you're taking away a little bit of what you were looking for to try and keep it in budget. That's not the case here. We like to save you money on Tsavorites because the T is silent. So you see it's Tsavorite from Kenya. It's a rare garnet family gem. It tends to look in its best material like emeralds. This one definitely does. And it's not going to be, well, it started at $49.99. We're taking it far, far, far from there. And it's a one only. And again, maybe a little unexpected. Just like our chrysoberyl in rose gold, this Tsavorite with pink diamonds, unexpected, but it works. Wouldn't you say? It's working together. Your total diamond weight is going to be 72 points. So you've got a lot to enjoy about this one, but it's a high-end piece. It's really well made. It's a Tsavorite that doesn't get too dark. That's where they usually fall and fail, is usually they just get too dark in their color, too much green saturation, and then suddenly that's not the quality we're looking for. This is, and it's not $49, $39, $29, not even $19.99. I don't know of a carat 63 Tsavorite loose for under $2,000. We're making this one a lot easier right now. It's not even $19, $18. $17.99. Let's go even lower. How about $17.77? First caller on the Tsavorite. And get registered if you're not, because when we get to that Diamonds by the Yard, it's the perfect starter piece. Great way to start your collection. Beautiful option. Make sure you're registered so that you're sure to get in on it before it's gone, because there aren't a lot to go around. I was just looking at the quantity. Not as many as I'd like to go around. Usually we have a few dozen of these go out any presentation, and yet that's not the case today. We don't have that many to go around. So keep that in mind. And then $17.77 on our Tsavorite. And then we're going to go ahead and talk about, we've got an emerald cut. I do have a copper bearing tourmaline, and you know this one's going to go. Because, well, it's the pinky purple color that is so rare but beautiful at the same time. And here it is, the one we cannot keep in stock, and it's more purple than it is pink. It's got a beautiful color, it's saturated, but it's also clean. There's so many obstacles that this stone faces in getting top quality gem material for you, and we're so proud to say that this one, 6217, it's making just, it really is kind of fitting every category you look for. The purple color is rare, we know that. It's got a great finishing on the interior, which you see there. It's got a 1.5 carat size exactly with 86 points in the diamonds as well, so that it's a classic signature style mounting, but done with the pear shape. And we have a lot of people registering right now. That's good to see, because 8 minutes away, we're going to bring you the 202 Diamonds by the Yard, the one that everybody wants. I'll put it that way. That's why I need the new people to be ready, because this is the one by far everybody wants. I can bring out all the other versions, and everyone's always just saying, no, no, bring out the 202. So it's coming out in just about, we're 8 minutes away. But this one, it's going to go first, and they haven't been sticking around. They can't. We've been making these values. I mean, look at it this way. 1.5 carat blue greens, you know what they go for? They're $10,000 and up. $10,000 and up to get a blue green, which is a great color. Do not get me wrong. We can't say a bad thing about the blue-green Paraibas. We love them. We know them. We enjoy them. We know how special and rare they are. But it's different to get a quality and a color that's lots more rare. And it is. And that's why we've been pricing them so right, so that hopefully you, our collectors out there, can easily add them to your collection, get something new that you don't have, take a look at it here up close, and we're going to make sure it goes right now. The very first caller on a $49.99 should be TVON ring. It's going to go lower. It's going to be better. It's all finished on the inside. Hey, look at the clarity through the back. That tells you something you need to know. It's a very clean stone, not just from right up front, but through the back, because great faceting can hide a lot of different inclusions. You don't have that issue here. It's just a clean stone from the jump. Here's what it looks like on. Let's blow it out. One caller gets it. This is so rare. It's a beautiful color, but it's a rare color. And it is. It's that purple, so we can call it Paraiba because it's got that. For the most part, I think it's a little, it's not like an amethyst purple. It's like a neon. What the Paraibas give us is a neon purple, which has those little secondaries of those fuchsia pinks, almost like what we'd see in a rubellite tourmaline. But this one we know has copper content. And it's not $49, $39, $29, even $2,500, which that well should be. That's a great value for that piece. We're going to take it significantly lower and just make it a really simple, easy deal. First caller only, though. It's going to be $1,999. And that'll be it. $19.99 for our rare purple copper bearing or purple Paraiba, $19.99 only. So this is last call on the hour. We've got a few pieces left here, like the big tanzanite, the small tanzanite, the 2 carat, the 17 carat, the Tsavorite. The golden pearl is still here, unless, Jason, are you picking up the golden pearl? We'll find out. No, golden pearl is still here. And so $19.99 now on our purple Paraiba. That one's got to get a home, no doubt about it. You are, suddenly you would have probably, you know, we talk about the fact these stones go up in value every single day, every month, every year. Everything that goes by as you're wearing it and enjoying it and loving it, the value of your stone is increasing. That goes for the blue greens, the purples, the pinks, the purpley pinks, all of them. If it's copper content, remember the mining, done. As far as we know, 3 sources ever, Brazil, Mozambique, Nigeria, all mined out. So what's out there is out there. It's why everybody in the world of collectors is fighting over the same material, which is also why collectors and dealers are actually holding on to it, because then the value is only skyrocketing even more so if it's not out there and available. So think about that. $19.99. Now, Jason, what'd you pick up? New registered, Diane. And what did she pick up today? Just got registered, maybe, for our DBTY. Where's Diane calling us from? Illinois. All right. Well, Diane, I hope you're ready. She's ready to go. She's ready. It's, by the way, free to register and all that. Never be intimidated. It's just a good thing to do ahead of time, because on limited items as we have, really important to be ready to go on pieces that, you know, you're going to get priority if you're registered over someone who isn't, because it does take about 2 minutes to get you registered. So that's really simple. It's just to make sure you're a real person with a name and an address where we can ship things to. So it's pretty basic, pretty simple. But we do have an incredible value on some big diamond earrings as well. Might as well show these in our last couple of moments of the hour. So this is it. We've got a very important diamond drop earring. Yellow diamonds, white diamonds. Look at this. Cushion, pear, heart shape. Wow. To think that we have 2 matched up is probably why they were $19,999. If I had a penny for every time these were in the inventory to show, and I did not show them because, well, they're a little bit pricey. Why am I showing them today? Why put them up today on a Saturday as we're all getting ready for a DBTY event that you will not soon forget? Well, this is one of those sell it or melt it deals. I guess after months and months and months of not bringing them to you on the air, we have just decided to take a $20,000 price tag on item number 3155 and just dropping it to a level where we know 100% they will go get their home today. They're not sticking around here. They can't. I would advise getting on the phone lines, and we're going to talk a little bit about a carat 55 or a carat 57 rather in centers. What does that mean? The 3 big stones in each earring that are your cushion and your pear and your heart shape. That's going to total the 157. Then you get a 66-point diamond halo that matches, which are all yellows. So basically everything that's up here at the top, that's all yellow diamonds. The 54 points represents the white diamonds that are around. So every single stone is got a double, well, not the first one, but the others have that beautiful, the bottom stones that are the big ones have the double halo. The rest is all yellow diamonds. But then even to give you that drop, this is a dressier earring, yes, but it looks like a multi-million-dollar red carpet earring, and they're not going to be millions of dollars. We're not even asking $20,000 anymore, because around here that's steep. So instead, you get this really important post and butterfly back. I'm going to show you the drop. We're going to try them on. This is what they look like from a distance, with the measurement being 1 1/4 inches. And that's actually, it's a little bit more than that. It's about 1 3/8 inches there, top to bottom. There's that post right centered behind that top, which is your cushion cut square. Then that leads into the pear shape. That leads into the heart shape. Here you get the yellow diamond halo, then the yellow diamond halo, then the yellow and the white diamond halo. The separation is done with a large diamond as well. And they look fantastic even through the back with the basket work. Let me actually, we'll go up close and then I'll try one on for you as well, so you can see what they're all about. But they are not even $10,000 this morning. That is what's so important here. This is one of those, if you hear the word museum and meltdown together, and it's something you enjoy, you have got to be on the phone lines ready to go because it is never going to be lower. Obviously, they're going to fly out of here. We know that because too many of you know the value on jewelry. I can't hide values from you. That's for sure. Take a look at them on, and let me just straighten this one out a little bit more for you so that when you see it on, you see that great drop. And keep in mind, I'm just, you know, holding it as still as I can because I don't have a backing in. So that's where, again, you get that drop. I just wanted to see what they, have you see what they look like from a distance with that great drop in length, that little bit of movement they have, the bigger diamonds that you have between them, and yet we are going to blow them out right now for better than even $99.99. That's what they look like. Again, cushion, set at an angle, pear shape, straight up and down, heart shape to finish it. All of those big diamonds there, 6 of them making that 157 total weight. Let's go back up close and show you what's going to happen with this value. Does anybody like them so far? Because we're almost to top of the hour, diamond by the yard time. And this will not be, and I want to separate these enough so you can really see each one individually here, how they match. They're beautifully done. Want those to sit up for you so you can really see that quality. All those diamonds are natural yellows, of course, and you are not paying $99. Even $4,999 puts them at 75% off of the should be, would be, could be, always has been price until right now. You've got a better value coming your way. Keep in mind, 1 pair only. Diamonds by the yard coming up next. Don't have to wait much more than just about 30 more seconds to see that Diamonds by the Yard as we'll welcome everybody to our hour number 2 on this Saturday. But this is not the one you wait on. It's going to go. They're not even $39.99. This is a giveaway. It's just that simple. It is a giveaway. And I know how many of you have yellow diamond rings. Chances are it's either a cushion, a heart shape, or a pear shape. And guess what? All of those stones match, therefore, in that piece of jewelry, and yet not going to be $39. You can say sold whenever you like, because we know one thing. They're not sticking around here today. They're only $2,999 only. That is unbelievable. For, I didn't even tally up the diamond weight, but it's well over 2.5 carats in diamond weight. And it's over that. I mean, well over that. And you've got so much to enjoy. 277 in diamond weight, mostly yellows, well over 2 carats in the yellows, and it's under $3,000 for that pair. It's amazing. And then it's Diamonds by the Yard time. No, it's a museum meltdown. That's why it got so low. So it's just, we know it's under cost. We know it's too low a price. We're just doing it to make sure that they do go, because we're making room in the inventory. We got a lot of new jewelry coming in. That's the thing. We got to make sure that every single piece goes. Now, I wish I had 10 pairs. I only have 1. It stays as is. And we've got 3 callers on the line. So it's whoever says sold first is going to be the lucky one. Mm-hmm. Jess, are you taking them, or can Allison or Tim have them? Okay. Oh, okay. What's she requesting? Oh, gotcha. Oh, she's the requester? Oh, I thought Brenda was the requester. Maybe we got that backwards. I thought Brenda was, maybe it's 2 requesters. They're gone. All right, the earrings are gone. Okay. I was just waiting because I knew they'd go. So let's talk about our Diamonds by the Yard. Congratulations on the earrings, by the way. I'll find out who got this. Bless you, by the way. Okay, we all ready? It's top of the hour. Hi, everybody. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We've got 2 hours left, but it really is all about this next item. Because what's happening right now, I did not start this show telling you about an hour ago. Because why? I didn't know it was going to be here. I didn't even know it was in stock. It's happening thanks to your requests and your desire to see something that we get requests for. Make no mistake, every single day. Every day, even the days we're not here. We get requests for this item. It has not been in stock until yesterday. So we get to show it to you today, and we've already had multiple requests for it today. So this is the one where if you are brand new, start here. It's our all-time bestseller in necklaces. We've done a lot of different types and varieties of Diamonds by the Yard. This is the one that everybody wants. I can show you the 1 carat all day long, and everyone always says the same thing. Okay, show me the 202. It's never in stock. We have a 34-point version. Everybody wants the 202. It's never in stock. What we're going to bring right now is 111, 346, or 3480. And you know what the beauty of it is that this is not just popular because it's iconic and it's wear every day and it's a style that is taking over the world of jewelry. That's not why. It's all those things. But it's our value on 202 in diamonds that makes this what it is. And I'm proud to say that I am not about to give you a price tag that reflects where it should be today or what its new make price is, because obviously gold is going up nonstop. Diamonds are doing the same. And this is a lot of gold given that it's a necklace. And it's a lot of diamonds given that it's over 2 carats. And why is this one so well done? How do we achieve that 2 carat weight, whereas the other ones we don't? The other ones have sparse diamonds, maybe just an inch or so around your neckline. This is a diamonds by the yard that is really, well, it's really diamonds by the half an inch, if you will, because it's a diamond every half an inch or so throughout your chain all the way around. The exception is where the diamonds stop, is to allow for some great flexibility as far as length, because instead of having you choose one length or have to buy a 16 and then buy a separate 17 and buy a separate 18, we have put all those classic lengths into one. We have the yellow and the white, and this is beautiful even for those of you that already have it and love it and wear it every day, because most people that do have it wear it every single day. I would really truly consider, as many of you have, getting more than one, because layered, it is even better. It's one of the classics, as the saying goes, if one is good, 2 is better. If 2 is better, 3 is probably perfect. It is really a special piece to layer, and with the affordability that we bring, you can. So 202 in diamonds. This is the one that jam packs a lot of big diamond weight all the way through. They're separated just by about a half an inch of 14 karat gold diamond cut chain. It does have the upgrade in the clasp, which is the lobster claw. That's important. No spring rings that are really hard to mess with. This is easy to put on, really gorgeous, and wait to see the yellow and the white. This one's a classic. Go ahead and dial in, because here's the problem. It's been about a year since we've seen it. We get requests for it every day. It's probably unlikely we bring it back between now and the end of the year, which means, I know we're in November, but we think about who's going to be shopping come late November, Black Friday, after Thanksgiving, when the holidays really get into gear. When we think about holiday shopping, when it's December, mid-December, late December, procrastinators unite. I'm one of you. This is the one that you can call all day. Very unlikely it's going to be here until 2025. It could be deep into 2025, because obviously one of the other things is it's a lot of labor to make them, which is why it's rarely here in stock. Let's show it on the hand and show you what we're talking about and what we're excited about. And for those first timers, well, it's your first time seeing what is really the icon. And don't worry, we do a very smart bezel setting, which is the concept. Diamonds by the yard, and it's just about in every jewelry store out there. And there's a lot of faux versions, and there's a lot of synthetic versions and simulated. Right now it's a lot of lab grown. It's a lot of simulants, which are just CZs that are lookalikes. This is very different. It's all VS diamonds. Do we still put VS diamonds in our necklaces? Why, yes, we do. We put in the VS diamonds always, always, always. So this is very special. And yet we do the diamonds so that there's an open bezel front and back. So as it turns and twists, which it will, because we are moving beings, we are not mannequins standing on in a store display window. This is something that's going to move with us. So there is no front or back to these diamonds. They show you brilliance and sparkle no matter how it moves. The only exception, as I was saying earlier, that's where the break in the diamonds. The diamonds are going to go all the way around, with the exception only of having your O-rings, which give you that flexibility to make it 16, 17, or 18 inches in length. There's your lobster claw, and that's going to be the white. Now let me show you the yellow, which is rarely here, and the white gold's obviously popular always, but here's the yellow gold that I have for you as well. And then there's rose, but the rose I don't have in the studio here. But here's the here's the yellow, and then you can get you can layer them up, one of each. That looks beautiful. If you know that you only wear one color gold, then you're going to go with that one. Think about getting them as gifts. It's the ultimate gift idea. And yet something that could cost you easily $50,000 if you were buying like material in retail, because diamonds like this are VS diamonds, big stones especially, $25,000 a carat. Plus when it's set in this beautiful puddling, great diamond cut chain of 14 karat solid gold, that is not affordable to get these days. This is a lot more expensive now to make than it was when it was first developed years ago. And that is why it's been probably a little bit longer to bring it back. This is a loss for us at this point, and well, looking back, it's always been a loss, and that's why it's so popular. Take a close-up look too at how it's made. That's how it's made, and you can see that as it turns, the open and back, it's obviously got a bigger opening where the front of the bezel is, but no matter what as it turns, even the back of the bezel stays open so that you're not missing out on that sparkle we talk about. Here's that lobster claw closure. There's an up-close look. That's a premium closure that you're getting. You see just that O-ring, as we call it, that's where you're getting that O-ring, just a little bit larger. So it makes it easy to clasp at those different lengths. But here we are. Stunning look, white, yellow, or rose. It is not going to be, and this is the beauty of it, $50,000 in retail for something similar. If you're actually getting VS diamonds in big sizes. Do you have a count, Andy, or should I count them how many diamonds are in this one? I always forget because we have so many TBTYs. Do you remember how many? Or I can count too, but that'd be great because I always like to remind everybody exactly how big the diamonds are. I feel like they're the 8 points, but I do want to check myself on that. So I think they're either 8 or 9 points each, but they're big is the point. And they look bigger because they're bezel set. And that's especially the case in the white gold. So here's what we do. Think about layering. Yes. 26. Okay, so again, that would mean that they are indeed, yes, just about 8 points each. So that was, it's like 7.7 points there on each one. So that's going to be 26 individual diamonds if you're curious. They go all the way around with the exception of where the O-rings are. They're about 8 points apiece. So huge individual diamonds, note, not just accents, and it's not even going to be 50. Or think about the tax, at least in Los Angeles, California, it would be $5,000 on top of that for tax. Well, guess what? It's not $5,000. It's not $4,000. It's not $3,000. It's not even going to be, and this is what is the craziest thing of all, that this has gone up in value because it is just, it's a matter of the commodities themselves. The gold and the diamonds have gone up. This is what it looks like from a distance. I'll tell you, you put it on every day of your life. That's the beauty of it. And I know this is harder to see against, it's a lot better against a skin tone, so it's harder to see against a bright color, but there it is. The beautiful look of those, again, station styles that are only a half an inch or so apart from each other. It's beautifully done. You can see how big the diamonds are. Let's also bring you a look at, I'll just switch them out with the white gold here as well so you can see that. That's gonna be under $2,000. We're gonna do it. And here's what it looks like in the white gold. From a distance away, just to give you an idea, just to show you how big those stones are. And this is the one that would be about 18. 16, of course, is here, 17 here, 18 here. So it gives you all that versatility in its size. But as we look at it again from a distance away, you're going to get a better value than even $1,999. I would really seriously consider getting more than one because that, with the O-rings that you have, it gives you the flexibility to easily layer them up. They can obviously be stacked really easily. It's not one of those that tangles because has anyone ever tried to layer necklaces and they just end up a tangled mess within minutes? That doesn't happen here because of the way they sit throughout the mounting, the way you could separate them by 1 inch each, or you could do a 16 and an 18. It keeps them separated from each other as they drape against the neckline. They look amazing layered, but you don't have to worry about them getting all tangled up and then you're always messing with your necklaces throughout the day. This is the style you wear every day. Most every shopper that's bought it here in the past, they wear it every single day. And that's you never even have to take it off, right? You can take it off every now and then to give it a good cleaning and then put it right back on. And no matter if you're just running about, maybe you're not even leaving the house, isn't it nice to have a little bit of sparkle on? It's not heavy. It doesn't feel cumbersome on. It's not even $19.99. And that, let's face it, would sell at every single last one we have without a shadow of a doubt. Again, probably the last time we see it, likely the last time we see it, until probably deep into 2025. Why wait? And you run the risk of it being a higher price when we bring it and remake it later. I wouldn't do that if I were you because nobody wants to spend more money than they could have once spent, right? That's the deal. Get the deal now. It's never gonna go lower than this because we're already going backwards at $19.99. I'm taking it significantly lower than that. Operators, let me know how many you have because I do have to keep track. We can't just make these to our heart's content. That's why it's not here all the time. So would you already like, we got a yellow gold already gone. Don't charge them at $19.99. We're not done. We know that they're new and they're probably thinking, that's a heck of a deal. This is why it's a bestseller in necklaces. No doubt about it. Because at $19.99, it is a deal. It's not gonna be $19.99 to you today. I cannot believe the fact that this is here today. Never would have imagined it, never would have guessed it. And it's not 19, 18, 17. I can't believe it. This is one of those, just you gotta get it. And if you've thought about getting the lab-grown version, if you've thought about getting the simulated version with CZs, well, you know those aren't gonna last and keep their liveliness and luster forever. Just invest once into the best material and you'll never look back. You'll be happy you did. It's the one you are proud to gift. It's also not $17.99 or $17.77. It's gonna be even better You've got one chance to get it, which is likely today. Here it is, November 2nd. And likely the last time we see it for quite some time. And so why wait? There's absolutely no reason. And you know what? Give it to yourself early. Start wearing it the moment. This is a gift for somebody else, sure, but it's a really good gift to get yourself because you know you're going to wear it. You know you're going to live in it. And it's not even $17.77. We're insanely busy on the phone lines. That's what always happens with this necklace. It's a bestseller for a reason. We have a white gold gone. We have another white gold gone. Think about getting every color. If you know you wear different colors of gold, get every color you can while it's here and available. And let's not even ask for $1,777. This is the value of a lifetime. It always has been. It always will be, except the chances are next time we see it, it's a lot different price tag. So get it today. You don't need to worry about it, and shop them all. Get more than one if you think you're going to want to layer. Get all the ones you need. This is for any jewelry lover, young or a little bit more mature, because you don't need to have a certain style or be of a certain age. Just wear it. Everybody can. It's that classic style. So everybody can enjoy it. Everybody can wear it. It's not even $1,777. It's $1,699, which is the best value we have here, which is why it's requested every single day without fail. This is the one to get. And yes. Oh, Ed is getting one for Deborah, his bride of 50 years. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. 50 years. Congratulations, Ed and Deborah. That is so wonderful. Ed, what a beautiful gift. And you know what? Let's see. 202, $1,699. Think about it. You got basically, 26 diamonds. Remember, almost 8 points a piece there. And $1,699 gets it to you. So that is a fabulous way to go. And continue to let me know, operators, which one you're getting, white, yellow, or rose. White gold going out over there. We got another white gold going out. Thank you so much. $1,699. 50 years. That's amazing, isn't it? Wow. Very, very impressive. A yellow gold over there for you. Who got yours, Jason? Hi, Sylvia. What about you, Allison?
One yellow, 2 whites, and another white.
Whoa. 1 yellow, 2 white, and another yellow just for good measure. Yes. Which one? One white, one yellow. That's what I would do too. There they are, white and yellow. So get as many as you can while it's here for $16.99. Fabulous value and only going to last about 60 seconds more. What a beautiful value that is. $16.99 only. White gold going out over there. This is such an important value. Again, look at it on the hand. And notice diamonds all the way around, because not all of our versions do that. Some of the versions only go 3/4 the way around. Some only go halfway around. Most have smaller diamonds individually. This is the same size. They don't graduate at all. They're the same size diamonds, 7.7 points if you want to be exact. Chances are that's probably some are 7, some are 8, some are 9 pointers. Again, it doesn't change the dimension of it. It's just about being really exact for you. We're always at a minimum carat weight. So you have the 202 and $16.99 gets you one. And please consider, very rare to find a DBTY style in the rose gold elsewhere. I know I don't have it here to show you, but it is available, and that would be also a great way to go because that's a tough one to find. And I would put our price on our diamonds by the yard, any of the versions, up against any other out there. I would say we're beating lab-grown prices here today in a big, big way, because I know that's kind of the thing taking over the jewelry world this holiday season. Most people who are going to be gifting jewelry are probably going to be gifting lab-grown diamonds. And just to remind you, these are not. They are not. But just be aware of what is called diamonds out there right now is more often than not diamonds that are actually lab-grown. And there is a difference, right? And yes, technically, people are going, well, they're still diamonds. Sure, but they are lab-grown. There's a different way that they're actually manufactured and made and created. So it's a very different value at the end of the day. And it's a huge markup on lab-grown diamonds. I just like that. Go with the fine that just go with somebody that doesn't mark them up like us. We actually are discounting it to a point where we're going backwards, which is also probably, let's be real, why it's not here every day. Because we can't lose this kind of money every day on our fine jewelry like this, when diamonds and gold have a set value that only increases as time goes on. $1,699, you gotta get it. It's so beautiful, and yet it's the perfect necklace, again, no matter what your lifestyle is like, where you live, what you do for a living, or if you're retired. It's the necklace you will wear. casual or dressy or anywhere in between, and it's a great layering piece. You don't need to have it all by itself, so you don't need to take off your other favorite necklaces you already wear. It's like the perfect foundational base piece. I always find that, to me, especially if you're wearing pendants, I always love the look of a Diamonds by the Yard first, at a higher length, and then having your pendants and your other chains drape with it. It's a great foundational piece for that. So great to layer. Like I said, makes it easy to layer because of the multiple lengths that you have represented there. But $1,699, and here's the white gold again. There's the white gold. Just again, the only break in the diamonds is for your adjustability right there that you have. Thank you so much. And then we have a bracelet to go with it, which is adjustable as well. So we'll show that. 1114093. Just give me a second to take this one out of the bag. It was just asked for. Here it is. This is the Diamonds by the Yard bracelet that we have for you, which is a good one too. So you can see here, this one's got a really nice size to it as well. This one's going to be huge, and it's going to be 111. Another oldie here, 4093. Let me show you how this works though. Lengthwise, it's actually going to be, you can see here, it's still going to be the adjustability over here with your O-rings. There's a little bit of this heart-shaped charm that you have as well, so that if you're using the shorter lengths, you've got a little extra length, but we don't leave it plain. We've got a little heart-shaped detail there. So it's a carat of 4 here. Again, you're going to get all bigger diamonds. I'm holding it by the lobster claw. 2, 4, 6, 8 diamonds per bracelet. That will not change depending on the length, because everybody's getting the same length bracelets. You're seeing all the diamonds there. And then you see they've got that same open bezel front and back. So as it turns, because it will, you just have beautiful sparkle no matter what you see like that. And then you're going to get the option, do you want to wear it at 7, 7.5, or 8? You've got a little bit of those O-ring adjustability there as well. So that's very important. This one to go with it is $9.99, but remember, they're 13 points each. We figured we'd go a little bit larger for the wrist because you're closer to it. They don't need to go as long a length around. So we went even upgrading the size, and we went to a 13-point individual diamond weight on each and every one of those diamonds, and it's only $9.99 in white, yellow, or rose. So another great option there, and a beautiful way to go get something that maybe you accessorize with it. You can add to the collection if you already have and love your Diamonds by the Yard necklace. Maybe it's time to add the bracelet to it, and there you have it. So a really good look, and here's the up close. Why not? We'll show you up close how the front and the back of the bezels are open as usual. So you're always getting that beautiful brilliance and sparkle of our VS diamonds. That does not change. You're getting the VS diamonds no matter what. So $9.99. Huge value there. That's a really, really important style. Look at those. So you may think about getting one for one occasion too if you are gifting. Maybe the bracelet is first, and then you give the necklace second. Maybe it is 2 different great milestone events. Maybe it's holidays and maybe it's anniversary. Maybe it's birthday and then anniversary. You can give one and then the other. Obviously, they pair up beautifully. So the bracelet's very popular as well for $9.99. So definitely think about pairing them together. Beautiful set opportunity there. And they're going to be on their way. Don't forget, if we have any questions about what's available from the first hour, please let your operators know. Help you out there, and then we'll proceed with more diamonds. It's a perfect day to bring out a Diamonds by the Yard because we also happen to have stud earrings and also a ring that have bezel set diamonds also. But let me bring out this bicolor tourmaline. Let's get back to some color for the moment. Ooh, look at that. About 20%, maybe 10% green, and then the rest is pink on this one. It's 112-5898 coming up right now. And again, keep calling on all of our Diamonds by the Yard, the necklace and the bracelet, because it's the same concept. 2 great looks. You probably want to get both and start enjoying and wear them, because the bracelet's just like the necklace. You'll wear it every single day. That's my idea of a good investment piece, is a jewelry piece you wear every day. Signature look, signature style. Love that idea. But here we go with a very important bicolor tourmaline. It's 112-5898. And we're awfully glad you're with us on this Saturday. We're approaching halfway through the show, though, so not much longer. So I really want to encourage you to get requests and keep calling. By the way, the Diamonds by the Yard, just to let everyone know, there's still a limited number to go around. It's just, again, we know we can't. That's one of those things that you could show for the entire 3-hour show and just keep the phone lines rocking. But because we have so much other jewelry as well to get to, I'm going to keep on moving. But don't think that you can't get another or get another color gold, or you're just someone popped up in your mind. You're going, oh, that would be perfect for somebody to give as a gift. That's the way to go. So if you want to ensure that she's going to love it and wear it, nobody's going to turn down VS Diamonds. Nobody. No self-respecting jewelry-loving woman is ever going to turn down VS Diamonds, especially in that style. So it is the gift to give. So again, get them today while they're still here. And then we'll keep moving and show you some great color, like 2 colors in one stone here. The bicolored tourmaline is 1125898. And it's a beauty as well. This time around, it's going to be about 10 to 20% of the green. The rest is going to be in those pink colors. And you do have a very special look with this 282, but it's also set in platinum. So we've got a platinum setting. You can tell this has got that really wide border too around the 3 diamonds on each side. That looks lovely. It's platinum with the 282 bicolor. It's got the 20 points in the diamonds, and we'll come on in close and take a look, admire the clarity of that one. That's some serious clarity. And then inside, look at how they finished it. It's a pretty ornate finishing for the inside of that ring. Looking good there, doesn't it? And yet we're going to make this one affordable. It's a one only. Got a good size in this tourmaline, 20 points among just 6 diamonds, so they're all good size as well. And we'll make it really, really affordable. I know it may look almost like there's a curve to the top and bottom, but it's a true emerald cut stone. It just, that's the way that the platinum underneath it in the basket is going to wrap almost like a semicircle under it. So that's why it gives the illusion straight on, like there might be a curve top and bottom to that stone. But it's all going to be really, really easy, easy, easy to wear. And we'll show it on the hand to that exact fact here. And then you'll see it there. Look at how beautiful and bright. It's almost like a pinky, peachy color on the pink portion of that stone. And we'll make it really simple and easy. It's not going to be $39.99. And this is that profile that I was talking about. So you can see here how it's almost like a U style that's around it and under it. So that's what gives you, and boy, that's interesting. You don't even see the green. It's almost like the green's in the middle now. And then, oh, there it is, back up top. So kind of a peachy, pinky glow here. It's not even $19.99. Let's blow it out right now. First caller can take it for $1,499. And again, we have bezel set diamonds in rings and bezel set diamonds in earrings, all coming up in this show to go with your diamonds by the yard. So that's really, really important. And please keep calling on those. We could truly, I could just leave it. I mean, we would not stop the phone calls. But 2 issues. We have other pieces to show, but also we don't have an unlimited quantity to go around. But they're still available. I just checked. White, yellow, and rose gold are still available in that diamonds by the yard action. So you can call us on those. Now, here we go. There's a Sierra Santa Maria. I cannot get over this. You want to see some serious diamond weight? In the best aqua out there worldwide that is no longer coming out of the ground, but at least we have some of it here, and here it is, the Sierra Santa Maria, pear shape, loaded with diamonds. 1832 is your number. What do you think of that? It's a stunning Sierra Santa Maria. Keep getting requests in. Remember, that Diamonds by the Yard only came out today because it was a request. How thrilling is that? So it's time. Get requests in, whatever, you never know. Because whatever you ask for, we really do our best to bring exactly what you're looking for out from the vault, up on the screen, to you at a great price. Speaking of great prices, this is one of our best today. This would have been our top of the hour had the Diamonds by the Yard not come out to play. So this is one of those really important values as well, really something to enjoy if you're an aquamarine lover. Aquas can be frustrating around here because we only bring the Sierra Santa Marias, so they all tend to be a little bit more on the pricey side. This one, not gonna be. There's a reduction in the price to make this really affordable and really easy today. And it's not going to be $29.99 any longer. And you are getting just under a carat in diamonds in a signature style where look at the inside of the ring, take a look at how that's built, how that's made, how it's got the fully finished under gallery to it, and yet, come on in. 86 points in diamonds, even casting that blue right onto your screen. Looks great. It is great. It's an awesome, awesome piece. And it's not even going to be close to $29.99. This is that value that, again, if it was top of the hour worthy, we just had to set it back because we had that Diamonds by the Yard, which also was very top of the hour worthy. But now we get to bring you a serious value. And it's not $2,000 or $19.99. Even better. Huge opportunity right now. It's not 19, not 18, not 7. You know what? Let's even skip $1,500. If you've ever wanted a Sierra Santa Maria, you go here. Here's the pear shape from a distance. That is just the ultimate in color, luxury, quality, style, everything. Diamonds side to side, even curved so that you do appreciate those diamonds even from a profile view of the ring. Whether it's that profile, whether it's this profile, you always see those diamonds. And yet still that halo around your pear shape. Looking good, not even 15. 14, 13, 12. What's going on with that one? Should be a lot more money. Now it's not. You get a better value than even 12 or even $11.99. I'm so proud to bring this one. This is one of those that really does get aqua in a whole new affordability that we just never see. And we're going to make this one really simple right now. Easy as can be. First caller takes it. And I still got a blue wing block D in a big size to bring you. Incredible per carat. Best we've ever seen. This show is only halfway through our airtime. If you think you've seen the best values yet, oh, no, no, no. You got to stay with us for the next 90 minutes. The values that are on par with the diamonds by the yard are continuing all the way throughout this next 90 minutes. They will not fail. We will bring you value in aqua, in tanzanite, in everything you want to ask for and have us bring out by request. We will do it all. But this is not going to be $11 or $10.99 or even $1,000. It's $9.99. Cannot buy the mounting with 86 points in diamonds for that price. But it is happening right now. $9.99 only. That's it. Huge value, major moment. Let me know if you'd like it. We got 60 seconds with that one, and then we'll see who's got it. But that's just too good. Too good to stay here. Not at that newly reduced price. And then get ready. A 7 1/4 carat tanzanite is coming up in about 30 minutes at the best per carat price we've ever had a museum reserve for. And 2 pink zircons to choose from today as well. That's kind of exciting. 2 different options there. Fire opal's still here. We had a fire opal earlier. I still have an oval to show you if you'd like to see an oval. Pink diamond is here. Yellow diamonds. You let us know what you're looking for. Now, I get it. The diamonds by the yard has been here. So everyone's going, I'm good. I shop that. Then the day is packed with the best values we can bring. So please do not think the value story is over. It's not over. We have 2 pink zircons to show you as well. We have some diamonds in studs that are also reduced in the bezel set style to go with the diamonds by the yard. Also have our largest ever 5-stone ring. If you've been waiting on the 153, this is a very important diamond ring that we have. It's the 5-stone style, so it gives you 30 pointers each, all the way across the hand. So it's a great way to go. This aqua's still here. If you like the aqua, you got to let me know. It's not going to be here long, I don't think. Take a look and see what it looks like. Okay, and white, yellow, rose gold on that aqua if you'd like it. It's a big value. I don't know what it is. Aquas and diamonds together, there's just such a beautiful way that you're seeing the contrast there. It really works together. Those white diamonds in the white gold with the aquamarine, it all just looks fabulous together. So that's a good way to go. And then, oh, wait till you see this. I'm going to preview the tanzanite that's coming up in 29 minutes. It's this one, the ultimate. Now, I know we had the 17 carat in the round, still like $8,500. This looks about the same size, but it's an oval, and it's a 7 1/4 carat, and yet it's also done with diamond weight that is huge. Wait till you see what we're going to do on that one at the top of the hour. And we also have a huge, if anybody wants 4 carats 20 in diamonds, we got a dome ring with 420 in diamonds. Look at that. So we got the diamond show here. It's an all diamond extravaganza. That's for sure. And we also have pink diamonds, and we also have blue wing black D, and another. We had the 202 emerald cut earlier for $9.99. Here's a smaller stone bow. We added a lot of diamonds. Look at that. That's a fun one. So lots to get to, even a diamond band with white, pink, and yellow diamonds all together in one. It's like you stacked 3 different rings together. It really has that look, but it's all in one, so it's easy to wear. So we do have that one. All right, so the aqua's here. Okay, loud and clear, no aqua. So here we go. This is one of our Maralani mints. This is just a big old value, another museum meltdown piece for us today. Before we go, last time we had a museum meltdown piece, it was the diamond earrings that there were so many people that missed out. Please don't be 2nd, 3rd, 4th on the phone lines, because this is our rare Maralani mint color changing garnet. Goes from green to red. It kind of looks like a Tsavorite, but it's brighter. It's mintier in its color. It doesn't have that classic forest green. Instead, it's more of a bright like a minty green color. So it's a 147 size. It's 111-7954. And we're so proud to bring that one to you. That's a big, big, big pear shape, that's for sure. And it's also got a carat 25 just in yellows. Then you add another 60 points in white diamond. So 185 diamond weight overall, if you have not heard of this stone. Because I know you're going, what the heck is a Maralani mint? What is that? Sounds like a place, right? Where it sounds like a place that you'd produce coins or currency, right? It's actually the Maralani Hills. Probably sounds somewhat familiar because that's a really big place we know of in the gem world, because we know it in Tanzania. It's really one of the cornerstones of Tanzanian topography, because it's also where that tanzanite mine is. Oh, we've heard of that. Tanzanite coming up in about 25 minutes. We'll have the 7¼ carat, but this is that Maralani mint. So very close by to the tanzanite mining venture is a garnet mine that produces these Maralani mints, as they're called. They have a green color, but they change color. Think about how rare that is. There are very few garnets in the world that change color. This is one of them. So you get the color change element, which goes from green to red. How do you do that? You have to change your light source. So if you go from fluorescent to incandescent, that's how you see the color change. But it's bright and it's rare and it's also a big size. We have loaded the diamonds. I actually have a photograph of what it looks like when it changes color. Now we can't do it here in studio live because we only have one light source. But what we did do was we have a light box in the back where it can expose it to nothing but UV light. This is the end result. When you have something where it's just UV light trained on that stone, here's the look of the same ring and how it changes color. There's the green. Here's what happens when you expose it to UV light. That same, well, actually, that's a slightly different ring, but that's the same. I thought it was the same from my preview monitor. That's a different mounting, but it's the same color change. So that's a different pear shape, but same thing it does. Green to red, red to green. So keep that in mind. Carat 85 in diamonds with it as well. But it's under $3,000 when it clearly started as more. It started at $79.99. Now it's a lot less than $3,000. Huge way to go. Let me know if you like it. $29.99. It will not be. We're going even lower than that. And that's why you want to dial in now, early. Don't wait. It's not going to last. It's not $29. This is a giveaway, even if you just want it for the mounting. I just had that question yesterday. Do you guys ever sell mountings? Well, the truth is we do every day. How do we do that without showing them on the air? Well, if you ever see a mounting on the air, and it's one we make here in-house, you can call and ask about that mounting. Let's say you have a loose stone at home and you find the perfect mounting, or we can certainly help you as to what will work for your stone depending on its measurement and size. But that's the thing. Any mounting we make, we can produce for you as a mounting. So I say that now because this is a mounting that is very specific, but the mounting itself with that carat 85, where most of your diamond weight are yellows, that could not be purchased for $29.99. So right now, the carat 47 is completely free. You're getting a huge deal on the mounting, and you're getting a carat 47 in the Maralani mint. And let's take a look at it, and I'll show it on. And it's not going to be 29 or 25 or 24. It gets better. We're going to make this one ring for one caller only. Here's what it looks like on the hand. That is a whopper of a ring. And that is how you get that much diamond weight, that much gold weight. Here's the other way you can wear it. Pear shape pointing away. And it's not $24.99. It is $2,399, as low as it'll go. Right there, $23.99 first caller. And that'll be it. For the Maralani mint garnet, we have seldom seen because there were only a few ever here. And now it's here for $23.99. That is amazing. Just amazing. So $23.99 if you'd like to get it. We got to keep on rolling. We got a lot of jewelry to get to in this last couple of minutes here before the top of the hour. And our best museum reserved tanzanite deal ever. There it is. That's the 7¼ carat that's coming up at the top of the hour. And then we also have fire opal. Yellow diamonds. Paraiba's here. There is a 2 carat 02 Paraiba. I think a 202 Paraiba would look good with the 202 diamonds by the yard. But everything looks good with the 202 diamonds by the yard, right? Here's the Paraiba that we have in a 2 carat 02 size. Look at that green blue. Isn't that pretty? It's a great stone. Have a blue sapphire in a nearly 3 carat size. And I did bring out a copper bearing rubellite if you like that big size. That one's here too. We did have the smaller version earlier in a pear shape, still available, but this one is going to be our rubellite copper bearing 852. That's here as well. All right, what do you say? Do you want to do a little auction action? We got some auction pieces for you. Or although I must say this is another diamond opportunity that is also great gifting. It's the stud that matches the DBTY. And this was all here set up ready to be discounted today, long before we brought you the bezel set diamonds by the yard. Here's 112, 1423, and that is going to be our big diamond stud that looks even larger. Now keep in mind, we just had a massive ring up there, so we're going to come in closer. But we've got 68 points in diamonds. So instead of falling into a category of half carat or 1 carat, which is usually what diamond studs do, these are going to be instead 34 points each. So you get the bezel set, which makes it look larger. So from a distance, when they're on the ear, they're going to look like the 1 carat total weights that we do all the time. The ones that you see in every retail store, the ones you know of, the ones you love. These are 68 points, but we've been talking about this. A bezel set, especially in a white gold, around a white diamond looks even larger. So because what does our eye see? Our eye can't look at just the diamond. The way it's set has a border of gold around it. So what we're seeing is the overall diameter. So we judge the size based on what we're seeing overall, which when you add, and it's not like it's a big clunky bezel, it's not done in a way where the bezel's overtaking the diamond. The diamond is still really the centerpiece, but the bezel makes it look larger. Whether you're choosing the white, the yellow, or the rose, that's up to you. Take a look at it, and then you're getting 34 points, which is still a big size diamond in each ear. They're great for second piercings, great for third, also for primary. Not every stud can work for every piercing. I think this size can. Not too small for the primary, not too large for the secondaries. You can wear it wherever you want, but it's 68 points of VS diamonds, and that means, oh my gosh, the value here is amazing. It's not even going to be $29.99. We've brought them down. I know they used to be $17.77 at their lowest. Big diamonds have gone up in value, so has gold. So it's a little bit more unusual to be going backwards instead of forwards, but that's what we like to do for the value. Let me show them from a distance. There's a great side detail. The basket is solid, the back is too. So you get a lot of gold presence here, more than just your little basket wire prongs that you would have elsewhere. Let's take a look at them on as well. Why not? So you can see them here from a distance away, and then I'll kind of, we'll move them back so you can kind of imagine what they would look like, second, third, fourth, fifth. They really do work all up and down the earlobe. So just again, great gifting idea as well for anybody of any age. Let's go back to the wheel. We're going to make them a lot better than $17.77 for you. It's just a huge value on diamond stud classics that are upgraded with that bezel set. And they're not going to be $1,500 or $14.99 or $13 or $12 or $11.99. We have brought these down to an amazing level for you. So it's time to get them all out the door. There is a ring that goes with it if you'd like to see it. There's obviously a perfect match to the diamonds by the yard that we had as well. And it's not going to be $11.99 or $10.99. They're not even $1,000. And this is what's so crazy about this. They are $9.99 to get still over a third of a carat in each earring. That is an important diamond, no doubt about it. $9.99 gets you the pair. And there's a huge upgrade in the gold that you're getting as well. So last call, 60 seconds. And that'll be that, $9.99. Good luck. That's going to be it. We'll see who's got them. 1 hour and 20 minutes remaining. Big top of the hour is coming up with the tanzanite. I know we're all waiting on that. Got a couple pink zircons to show you side by side. They give you options in zircon. We will see those as well. Blue sapphire is here in a new one. And then just a reminder, we still have the Tsavorite, the big round tanzanite, golden pearl still here, crystal beryl. We had a cat's eye. We even had the pendant in Kunzite as well. Let me show you that one. So this one's going to be, this is that pear-shaped stone. Look at that. That was here earlier for under $2,000. $19.99 on that one if you like it. And that'll be that. Last call. So we've got a really, really good top of the hour, yes, but we still have 19 minutes to go till we get to that point. So what I'm going to do is we're going to show you some other great things here. And reminder, requests are welcome too. And if you like the diamonds, please let me know. I'll just give you a quick flash of the ring, just if you want to complete the whole set, because we know earring, necklace, ring. That's really the three classic pieces we look for in jewelry, especially in diamonds. Well, here's the ring that's going to get you a carat and a half, actually carat 53 to be exact, in 112, 4152, coming on up. This is a really good 5-stone ring that's going to go side to side across the hand. If you love diamonds, these are 30 points each. That's pretty cool. They're actually a little bit bigger than that. So about 30 points. We strive for a third of a carat, but we just call it a carat 53 minimum so that you get those bigger stones. It's 30 points plusers. They're bezel set. This is really, right now, it feels very modern and fresh to have the bezel sets because it's going to be sleek. If you run your finger across your ring, think about diamond bands. Chances are you're wearing it every single day. The beauty of this is that not only are the diamonds secure in their setting, but they're also giving you a really, again, smooth, seamless setting style. You can run your hand across it. It's always going to be, yes, securely set, but it's smooth to the touch. So you don't need to worry about prongs that are catching on things. I think a lot of us worry with, especially big diamonds that we would wear every day. If it is a prong set, what if one of those prongs catches one day? It only takes one prong to fail for a stone that could potentially be lost. So I don't say that to scare you. We all have diamond rings that we wear that are prong set, and usually they're foolproof. But this is a really, really very, like, I call it the fortress of gold. It really keeps those diamonds set right where they should. You're not losing those diamonds. And this is what it looks like. So easy to wear and beautifully set across the hand here. So side to side, all the way across the weight. That's what it looks like. And then you've got your 5 stones here, and we're going to take it all the way down. It's not going to be $69.99. But remember how premium diamonds get, how much more expensive they get when they get into larger sizes like this. And it's not going to be $69, $59, $49, none of that. You don't need to worry about it. It's a great way to go. It's not going to be even close to $3,500 or $3,000 or $2,000 when, or $29.99 because we're bringing it all the way down. It's actually $24.99 today, which is a brand new price we've not had. This used to be the lowest way back when was $3,000. Now it's another $500 discounted. So $24.99 if you like that one, just to complete the set. Goes really well. I mean, think about it. The earring size was about the same. So that's why it works so well together with the earrings that you picked up and the diamonds by the yard that we had earlier with the 202. All right, so coming up, we're going to bring in that top of the hour. We're about 15 minutes away. And yet we still have tanzanite, we still have emerald, we still have diamond domes if you want to go over 4 carats. The Paraiba is here. It's going to be pink zircon time. I'm going to give you a couple options in pink zircon. Question? Diamond dome ring, sure. Got it right here. Not to overdo the diamonds, but is there such a thing? You can overdo the talking like I have, or you can just overdo the diamonds. No, you can't. Sorry, guys, the voice may not last, so I'll probably be mining the last hour of the show. So I'm sorry, I'm dealing with some health struggles, so the throat, I'm not sick. I'm good. I'm just got some laryngitis here. So I kind of knew this would happen today. So 1125922, it's our big 4 carat 20 diamond dome with a lot of pave. And it's just everywhere. Beautiful, beautiful way to go where it's going to be that dome. I want to just point out it's not oversized as far as the height. The ring is bold. You can't miss it. But you do have some really, really important, again, couple things, a lot of gold, a lot of workmanship that goes into this. But if you like it, we'll just make this an easy deal because as you know, the larger the overall diamond weight gets, the more money it should be. We know $25,000 a carat on diamonds that are VS. That's your retail equivalent. So obviously that would put this about $100,000, if not more. And that's a true retail equivalent. If you actually look at diamond qualities, not just diamonds for diamonds, but if you're really looking at serious quality issues, like you want VS instead of SI, or you want VS instead of I quality, that's really the difference maker. $25,000 a carat and more. Here's what we're going to do on our designer diamond dome ring. We're going to make it under $1,000 a carat if anybody wants it. We have one. We rarely make pieces of this size. We know that it's a little more selective when we actually do that, right? Because not everybody's looking for 4 carats 20 in diamonds, but if you are, this is the value straight away that's going to be the best we can bring. And it's also going to be, take a look at this on, because I think that's what we're anxious to see. How's it going to look from a distance away? How's it going to look on the hand like we see it here? Well, that's on a ring finger. Certainly could be a good candidate for middle or index, but look at the style of the dome that you're getting here from one side to the other, that wraparound design, that beautiful look, and yet it's not $4,000. It's going to be $39.99 if you'd like to get it for 420 in VS diamonds. 420. So really impressive style there. So it kind of completes our diamond segment of the show. We have the diamonds by the yard, now the ring, the 5-stone band, the studs, and now the dome, which is going to be a different setting style, pave, all the way around side to side. So that's a really good way to go, $39.99. So we know it's not for everybody, but we just had one, so we want to bring it out for you. I can change the gold, so if you're more committed to yellow or rose gold, we can do that for you as well. Okay, coming up. This was kind of interesting, I thought. I have two zircons here. One was supposed to be $3,000, and the other had a discount. One's new, one's a little older. I don't think it matters because they're in the same mounting, so I wanted to bring them both as options here and give you one great value, with the only thing different being really the style of bridge and what center stone you're getting. So we have the round or the asher. Round on the left, asher on the right. You get to decide what you prefer, and they're both about the same carat weight. I personally like the round, just because double refraction of a stone looks really, really good. The asher cut, it's not going to bring you quite as much of the refraction, right? It's a different cutting style. It's got step facets instead, but it's still going to show off all the colors that you're getting here. So it's going to be a choice of, let's talk about the round first, which is 6415, which is going to be the round. That's done in a 2-row bridge. Just notice how the bridge isn't as long, but it's bigger diamonds. The difference is with the asher, longer length to the bridge, and yet smaller diamonds. So we're talking about the round first. 6415 is a 249. Then you get 48 points in diamonds. If you look at the other side of the equation, this is going to be almost identical. This is the 249. This is the round. 249, 48 points. Plus, if you go over here, it's a 2 1/4 carat. 112, 6357. 2 1/4 carat asher. 32 points in diamonds. Very similar. Both built the right way. Great finishing on the inside. Look at that. There it goes. Solid gold, solid gold. So you've got that finishing either way. One more solid than the other. One just actually covers the back of the diamonds with gold. The other leaves it open for cleaning. There's the round. Here's the asher. Let me go over that carat weight one more time. 225 on the asher. 32 points in diamonds. Great looking piece. The problem is the asher cut was new today. The round is older. The asher cut came out, and this is what we're always talking about, $39.99 on the asher. The carat weights are almost identical. I wanted to give you a choice. That way you're getting the same material, but you can see side by side how the color and how the refraction differs just based on the cut. So whichever one you want to go to, since the carat weights are similar enough, we're going to give you a discount. But that's the new price on the new asher cut. We had a discount on the round because it'd been here a little bit longer. Let's take them both down to the same price. I think that's the only fair way to do it. That way you're not choosing. The last thing I ever want you to do is choose based on the price point. You know, one's maybe your favorite, but the other one's got a better price that's more in budget. I don't want that to be how you make your choice in jewelry. Jewelry should be about going where your heart goes, where you really want to be in cut, in design, getting exactly what's right for you. That's the key here. And they're not going to be even half of this price. $2,000, they are not. You get a better option, a better choice. You just tell me which one you prefer. We can obviously change the gold color on either one as well. So if you want to do yellow or rose, no problem. Forgive me, guys, I can't modulate as well, and I can't scream as much, but forgive me. But the passion is still there. Still really excited about this, I know. So this is where, again, please bear with me. Forgive me, please. But here's what we're going to do. This is not going to be a $1,000 ring, no matter what. And that's a wide band of gold with a large bridge that you're getting. You're just paying under $1,000. We're going to make them $999, no matter which one you want. I thought it was the only fair way to do it today, given that they're so very close. So that's where you choose a pink zircon, where it's one of those really, really new, fresh, up-to-date stones. Was only discovered in 2020, by the way, so it hasn't been around all that long. And now you get to choose, do you want the round, which you're seeing the information on now, or do you want the asher cut? White, yellow, rose gold, get your size, get your gold color, and pay under $1,000 for either or. It's a great way to go, and I know we're getting ready for our big tanzanite deal. That's going to be coming out in just a few minutes. We have about 8 minutes until the tanzanite comes out to play, which is the 7 1/4 carat. So we will have a huge value there for you. And then anything you want to request, don't slow down on those requests. Tell us what you'd like to see, and we'll kind of bring out what we can. And if we can bring out multiple items like this that are of similar quality and similar carat weights, we'll do it so that you really get to see everything that we have in what you're looking for. Here's the round. Let me show that on the hand first. And here's the asher cut next to it. So you can really see how they compare from a distance. See how those are smaller diamonds individually, but they go more further side to side. This one stays a little more compact in the middle of the bridge, and then you get that more side to side, but the bigger diamonds. So you get to choose whichever one you like, but $9.99, I do like the round. Again, it's just gonna give you a little bit more flash, a little bit more fire. It's kind of like what a round brilliant does to a white diamond. Here's zircon though, which is a natural stone from, in this case, Sri Lanka. It was only discovered in 2020. So it's not been around that long, but it's already gone. It's mined out completely. So you don't get a chance to see too many of those. And we're gonna talk about tanzanite at the top of the hour. I'm gonna do some recaps as well. I just wanna remind you, we had, what's that? Oh, good. Thank you so much. So it sounds like the round is verifying. And then here we go. That was that purple Paraiba we had earlier. It's a carat and a half. We do have a huge round sapphire. This one is not inexpensive, but it is a 2 carat 80 royal blue sapphire in the bridge. That looks really good. And then tanzanite time is coming. And then we've got our big triple band with all the different diamonds. If anyone wants the 202, Paraiba, that's here with baguettes and rounds all the way around it. That's a beauty. Got an unusual way to do a yellow diamond today. It's a huge 106, but look at this. It's a fun ring. You want to see this one in my hand? Look how beautiful that is. Kind of setting that band on one side, letting the centerpiece be draping up or down the hand. So we've got a few different options for you. And let's move on from our zircons. All right, so let's show you this one. And yes, we are only moments away from this blue wing block D, which I've already told you, giving away a bit of the surprise here. This is going to be the best per carat price we've seen on a museum reserve. It is luscious color. As good as it gets in the deep, rich blues and purples, and yes, reds, you get it all, in that big 725. So this is coming up in about 5-6 minutes. Just want to let you know, when we're talking about museum reserve, and we are, I realize we're going to have to go some dramatic discounts here today at the end of our show. We're approaching it here. We've got an hour and change left. So we want to make sure that you have some great values on really important pieces before we wrap up today. And this one, definitely a must. So if you're already loving it, stick around. All we had earlier was either the 205 emerald cut or the 17 karat round. So I thought we'd bring something as a happy medium in between. This is going to be it for you. So that'll be coming up at the top of the hour. Just a few minutes away. And how about we get to this yellow diamond, pink diamond, white diamond band. This one's a good one. We still have a big pink diamond to show you as well, but look at this. Pink, yellow, white, all together. Talk about everyday wearable. We brought you the white diamond bands already. Very excited about that. This is where you're getting 35, 35, and 35. It's equal in carat weights, of course. They're the exact same size rows, and it's your kind of best of all worlds ring, 1110764. Made a long time ago. We've got a big discount on it because we only have 2 left. So we figured we'd bring you an option to either get one, or if you wanted the most opulent ring stack ever, you could do that too. There's a carat 05. Actually, my math tells me we've got, yes, a carat 05, 35 points each is the breakdown. So that's really where consistency is key. The pink diamonds and yellow diamonds, you see that's not easy to do where they match one side to the other. They do. So it's all perfection. Plus you're getting, and I think that's really important, is that rose gold, yellow gold, white gold, if they weren't set, and that's what adds to a lot of the workmanship of this ring, is your tricolor gold you have. That's important. But then you've got what looks like a stack. It's very complicated, as we all know. Sometimes stacking and layering, as much as it is a great look, it's great in theory. It rarely ends up the way we want it to, whether it's rings or necklaces, because sometimes it's not easy to do. And with rings, sometimes you have to end up resizing all your rings to stack them up properly for comfort. So here's what I love. We've done it for you. We've give you this look where you see there's a little bit of separation to each band so that it really does look like you stacked them. The pink, the white, the yellow, or the pink, the yellow, the white in this case. And you've got whatever you want there. I want to show you the inside because that's that finishing we love. Then it's got the white gold always through the back of the band, so we keep kind of that theme of the white gold throughout the rest of the ring. But then you see one side to the other. No matter what size you get, it's always going to go halfway around the top of the finger. So that's really important also. It's going to be better than $39.99, I can tell you that. And this is a way to just, I think a lot of us would like to have a white diamond ring and a yellow diamond ring and a pink diamond ring, but it's tough to do. You know, there's that money thing. There's that budget thing, that thing that gets in the way of us having every piece of jewelry we want. So I think it's kind of nice that we have one ring that puts all of it together, like you see here. And it's not going to be $39.99 either, so that's the best part also. is that you got a better value. It's not going to be $3,000. It's not $2,000. And we're taking this to its all-time low. It was developed some years ago, as you can tell by the item number. We're bringing it lower than it was even when it premiered, which was actually $19.99. That's when it all began. We're going to take it a lot lower, and I look at it this way. We'll break it down as far as price goes, because if you set out to buy each individual band in yellow and pink and white, what would that cost? Well, probably more than where it's listed at now. And then you're stacking and resizing. I think it's a lot easier to just get one ring, and you've got all the colors, plus it's giving you tricolor of gold, which means that it's going to go with everything you wear. So this is the kind of the tie-in piece, right? Ties in with your yellow gold, your platinums, your white metal, your sterling, all of that. Even if you love to throw in the mix of rose gold, it's always going to be the ring that you go to because it's got all the colors, so it's always going to work. It's always going to match. And it's not 15. What can we do to make this yours? Does it need to go lower than $1,500 or $1,499? It will. It's good news all around. We got the fabulous ring. We got the tricolor gold. Here it is on. Look at that. You can really see it too. I love that the colors are strong enough individually where they don't get lost. They don't get muddled. They don't get lost. You see it all. You see it brightly. You see the difference between the gold and the diamonds. And it's not 14 or 13. And it's up close. And it's not going to be $13.99. We'll blow it out. Blow it out, make it easy. $1,299. And I look at it this way, that's like $430 a band. There's no way I could make each and every one of those individual bands $430. The fact that that's what you're paying per band, but it's all just put in together as one, that's the difference maker. That's what gives you the wow factor. $12.99 done for you, stacked for you. One size, go true to size, it works. And that is like $430. I'll tell you what would happen in these phone lines if we had a diamond band in pink diamonds for $430. What would happen? What if we had a yellow diamond band? Heck, let's take the basic of the three, the white diamond band. You would never see that. Never see that. A white diamond band with VS diamonds for $433. Here's the problem and the reason why TVON and everyone else can't do that right now is just the gold alone should be more. You start dumping diamonds over gold, you got a whole different deal. This is very special. So $12.99 only. Top of the hours here. Let's bring out the tanzanite, and you won't need me for this. Hallelujah, right? You won't need me at all for this next deal. If I give you an opportunity of a lifetime, and we know it well enough, and we've seen this ring before, and we're going to blow it out right now because this could be it. As far as I'm concerned, that is as classic. First of all, it's a signature mounting. So it's as classic as it gets. You have a wonderful moment here, and I've been touting it a little bit, telling you all about it, saying, get ready, it's coming. Welcome to the show. It's our last hour this Saturday. Thank you so much for being with us today. It's Saturday. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON, and we've got literally 59 minutes left. So I'd love your request, but this is what we have got to get to because it is so incredibly important. This is going to be our museum reserve 7¼ carat tanzanite. We've already bought a 2 carat and we've already bought a 17 carat, both of which are still here. We've been seeing this a little bit where I think that a lot of us are good. We got tanzanites. We've seen it. It's been here 6 years. We're happy with it. We're proud of it. We're thrilled that we got the value we did on the best quality anywhere. If you're newer with us though, if you've just started watching, if you just got introduced to what Blue Wing Block D is, this could not be a better time to pick one up because not only is it a classic oval and a signature style that you're going to love forever, but it's also going to be, hear me out. And I know it's hard to hear me because I don't have much voice, so please bear with me, and I apologize. I wish it was around because it's trust me. But here's what we're going to do. It's a 7¼ carat that's the best value I've ever put together on a museum reserve. So here's what I'm going to allow you to do. I can only price this so much. I got an $11,999 price on item number 1125828. We're going to switch it up here and make sure this goes. Because in the past, when I've had this at $12,000, it stuck around. No surprise, probably, because that's putting it over $1,000 a carat, and that's not why you showed up today. You're not here for a $1,000 or more per carat price tag. That's what everyone else is doing. You're here for something nobody else can do. Well, we've already got you covered on the quality of the tanzanite. Nobody else can bring you Museum Reserve Blue Wing Block D. We are the only ones. But now you get a better value than we've ever done. So $11,999 is where it started. 7 1/4 carats is the size. Let me show you the inside because that's all finished. You've got a full undergallery. You've got diamonds every which way. That's 93 points in your diamond weight. And now we make it the value. You're more than capable of seeing a value because it's pretty basic with tanzanite. I found it's the more difficult stone at this point to offer to you because we've been so well known for so long to bring you this quality and also couple that with the best value out there. How do we take the best material and make it lower in price than everyone else does? And in this time around, put it in a big mounting. Lots of diamonds, lots of gold to support that. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, you get to decide. It's not going to be $12,000. I'm going to put it on the auction block. We're going to let you price it. Otherwise, I got to stick to this, and it's a good price, don't get me wrong, but it's still $69.99. And that's what I've had before. We've had that at under $1,000 a carat, Museum Reserve, lots of diamond weight, your choice of gold, your choice of size, shipped to your house for free, but there are still shoppers out there, probably like myself, who don't have a Blue Wing Block D yet. And now is crucial. Now is that critical time where it's go now or forever hold your peace on the Blue Wing Block Ds. It's not going to be $69.99. It's not going to be even close. We're putting it on the auction block so that you can score a deal and so that I don't need to sell it. The ring sells itself. Really good jewelry at a really good value sells itself. This is going to be that moment. And dial in early if you want to take part, because I would not imagine we're going to have 1 million people on this one, but I just want to try. Let's still hope. Where should we start it? 6,000, 5,000, $4,000. Maybe that's the way to go. Or we take it even lower and not even ask for $4,000 to start on a 725. It's all very basic at this point. Can we take it lowest price it's ever been? That's what's going to be required and necessary to get it out the door. It's going to do. How about 35? $10 increments, yes. We can drop it from 4 to 35 and see if that does what we need it to do, which is just simple. Get a home. That's all we need it to do today. Here's what it looks like on. Again, don't forget about that finishing. This is actually a little wider than our typical signature mounting because it's housing a 7 1/4 carat. This is not a 3 carat. The original signature mounting has a 3 carat stone that it holds. This is a 7 1/4, different deal. And it's not going to be 35. Allison, what were you picking up there? Oh, that's wonderful. Congratulations. Who got it? Julia. Thanks, Julia. Here's what we're going to do instead of 35. 34, 33, 32, 31. It's not going to be. We're going to start this one extra, extra, extra low. We're going to make it easy, and we're going to blow it out right now. $3,000 to start. Let's go. Keeping in mind that would be, I don't want to say it, but hey, who's going to hear me anyways? If that got the open, that comes down to a per carat price of not $5, not $450. That would be $413 a carat. Think about that. $413 a carat. Free gold, free diamonds, all the labor to put it together, which is obviously significant in a ring like this. $3,000 to start shopping. Let's get going. That is my lowest per carat I have ever had. I don't know how many museum reserves I've had at this point, but I'm trying to think back because it was 6 years ago. How many museum reserves did we start with? I feel like it was 42. That number sticks in my head. I may or may not be accurate on that, but it was approximately 40. So now we're at the tail end of all of our museum reserves and all of our blue wings, because the blue wings were gone first, which is why we dipped into the museum reserve in the first place. So now to have $3,000, which is our lowest per carat price we've ever seen on a museum reserve at all, and it's still verifying, and we're looking for an open. Don't have it yet. $10 increments only. Changing the gold, yeah, still. Still a money back guarantee, absolutely. Free shipping, free sizing, free gold color, all of that. This is your chance to pick it up. And Jason, you're on something else? Okay. Do we have the open? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the open at $3,000. We've got it. So now it's going to go. There's no option to bring it back later. Can't bring it back later in the show or tomorrow or the next week. It's here now. It's ready to go. And it's $3,000. Somebody's taken me up on that offer to put together our lowest per carat price we've ever seen. And it's right now. $3,000 for that ring right there. How beautiful a ring is that? Now we have a $10 increment, so I hope it won't keep you out. The opposite really is what we're going for. Let's get everybody in, because what we know we won't see going forward is that value. And we may have to give it 2 minutes. We do have our open at 3. We want to give it a last call here. We only have about 50 minutes left in the show. $3,000 has been bid. Thank you so much for, again, just appreciating this value, because $413, I wish we could bring that price tag on every tanzanite. Listen, I wish that the people that had the lower quality standard out there, the Block C, I wish that could be $413 a carat. It's not. Please take a look around at what basic blue wings are going for, or rather basic tanzanites. Block Cs are the basic right now. That's all you see out there is Block C material. It's lighter. It's much less saturated. Here's a totally different deal. And we have a $3,000 open. We've got it, so it will sell. We know that much. And we're about to give it our last 2 minutes to sell it. So it's our last call on this one. I hope you can dial in. And again, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold is totally up to you. Your option. That's up to you. It's a really good one. Jess, I heard that. Don't tell them that. She said, yeah, I guess she is human after all. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look. There it is, $3,000 last call. Oh. You know it's a $10 increment, right? Okay, just making sure. Okay. All right, so here we go. Last call. You see the clock? 1 minute, 45 seconds left. That's all we got. And then when it's gone, it's gone. Come on in, everybody, to last call. Come on in. Do not be shy. Because I know what you're thinking. You're going, well, there's going to be other blue wings. Maybe there'll be a museum reserve. Are they ever going to be $413? Listen, I brought nearly 40 museum reserves that I know of on this show. Not a one of them has been anywhere near $413 a carat. It's not like this is 10 points in diamonds. It's 93. It's not like it's a little skinny band of gold. It's got the big signature mounting. I mean, it can't be a skinny band of gold. It's got to support a 7 1/4 carat. So that's really difficult to do. It's difficult to put together. It's at $3,000. We have 1 minute left. Anybody else verifying? How about Allison over there? Thinking about it? We still got 45 seconds remaining. Still got time. You just make the phone call. It's that easy. Remember that after you get it at home, in your size, in your gold color, you get to decide. You got 2 weeks to figure it out. Do I like it? Do I not like it? Does it feel good on the hand? Is it what I'm looking for? Is it, well, I can tell you this, it's a classic style. So I think any worry of the styling itself, I think that goes out the window, because you know it's a classic. You know you're going to wear it forever. I even think on pieces like this that are true heirlooms, I always think about future generations you pass your jewelry down to. I like to know that it's a classic style because they're going to love it too. They're not going to have to reset it. I'm talking 50 years from now, 100 years from now. Is that mounting going to be any less a beautiful look or any less popular than it is today? It's impossible. There are classics and there are some crazy wild styles out there. I think the more classic you choose to get, the more you're going to ensure that you love it forever and ever and ever, and that's important. Jason, are you on something else? Okay. Allison, something else? Oh, good. Do we have 3,000, 10, 35? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Well done there. Enjoy it. We still have a lot of diamond pieces going out from earlier. Here's something I flashed that I know some of you were asking about. We do have a smaller tanzanite. I do have a 101. I have an Asher cut. Here's the Asher cut in lots and lots of diamonds. This is kind of a newer, updated mounting. I'm not sure if everyone's loving it, okay, because it's really ornate, and we know that. This would be the, kind of looks old world. It's one of those that I would say is not your classic, typical, basic, but listen, some of us, myself included, like those pieces. We like to look for things that don't look as typical or as basic or as, you know, some would say plain. And there's one thing to be said for classics, but if you like something that looks like a stack, like a ring guard's been added without having to do so, this is it. It's item number 1126174, and it does have a 101 Asher cut, still in the blue wing block D, carat 08 in diamonds as well. This is one of our best looking rings I think that we've made as far as really different, opulent, and here it is. Everybody today is having to adapt to what gold and diamonds are doing, and usually that means producing smaller, more basic pieces. That's just a function of the markets, right? It's like when you think about those companies that produce, you know, potato chips, and they're combating the price going up by giving you less. And I think that's what we're seeing, yes, even in the jewelry world, where that's kind of a necessity so that the price doesn't go to $85 per bag of potato chips. It's going to be, let's just give you less. Yeah, we're still going to charge you more, but let's also give you less. And that way, the company can still produce, right? We don't really abide by that mentality. We should. Everyone else does. But we're bringing you a lot more gold and a lot more diamond weight and still managing to bring you a value. This is what it looks like from a distance away on the hand. So you can see what that's all about. Really elegant style here. That's all one ring. Look at how it comes back in the back. It all is one basic band in the back. So there's nothing complex to wear or it doesn't feel different or be too heavy. Yes?
Karen wanted to say you look as beautiful as the blue tanzanite.
Oh, thank you. That was Karen?
Carol.
Carol. Oh, thanks, Carol, so much. And did she pick that up? Thank you, Carol. Thanks for your kind words and thanks for shopping today. Here's our 101 with 108. Let's blow it out. We'll just make it easy. I know it's got a lot of diamonds. I mean, heck, it's even got more diamonds than the last one did. So that probably puts it in perspective there. And that last one had a lot of diamonds too. But this one's actually supposed to be $39.99. Well, we just saw a tanzanite. With a larger size, go for less. So if you don't mind, we're going to just tweak this price, make it make sense with everything else I got going on today. And we're going to make it a lot better than even $2,000. It's not $19.99. A lot easier right now. White, yellow, or rose gold. Just a beautiful, beautiful example and design. And you know what I'll do? I'll make it easy. It's only $1,499. That way, if you want to try it and you want to get something more unique and specialty and you don't want to have to spend what you should to do it, because we know more gold costs more. We know more diamonds should cost more. It's not happening here. It's easy, it's affordable, and it's a lot of look. And you're still getting the Asher cut, which is rare. It's turned on an angle, so it may even look different if you already have an Asher. This may look different just based on how it's set. $1,499 only. And how about this? We've got a beautiful emerald necklace for you as well. Let's bring that out. And there's a pink diamond. A really good size pink diamond. We have a Marquise pink diamond. It's 17 points. So we'll see that one as well. Look at this. Here's the yellow. Oh, look at that. That's a pink diamond, and it's so like peachy pink too. That's special. Okay, that's a really rare stone. 17 points in size. Marquise cut. Lots of pink diamonds around it. It's actually a triple halo, so it goes pink, white, pink. Did you have a question, Jess?
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, and I do have another fire opal. We'll make another fire opal available for you as well. One, 1, 2, 5, 6, 1, 1. Isn't that a pretty color? Unique. It's bordering, you know what? I'm glad they didn't call it this because 5611, it's bordering on a peachy, orangey pink, not just a pink. Now, in the scheme of diamonds and their rarity, different colors are more rare than others, right? We know that browns are probably the most common of the rare, and then it goes from there. And as you get into cognacs or pinks, or then certainly as we know, chameleons and blues are really topping the chart as far as rarity. This is a pinky orange. Now, an orange diamond would be even more rare than a pink. So we don't see orange diamonds. Think about what we see on the air. We see a lot more pink diamonds than we do orange. Some of our most expensive diamonds we've ever offered or sold have been orange diamonds. So this is really leaning towards an orangey color. It's kind of a pink-orange mix. So really looks peach. It's one only, and we'll just make it easy here. 17-point center, 33 points of pink diamonds follow it. White diamonds will be also 50 points. So you are getting 33, or rather 83 points in diamonds all the way around the center. So that's the accents to the 17-point center that you have. And it's going to be a really good value because $69.99 is where it started. It goes less and lower right now. We'll recap the purple Paraiba for you as well. And we're here to make this easy. Real easy. It's a luxury stone that most people never see, let alone own. So that's a beautiful thing. You could search the world and not find a marquise fancy diamond like this. And it may not be big in the scheme of tanzanites or sapphires or quartz stones, but a pink diamond that's 17 points is considered large. It's getting really close to that 1/5 of a carat range, so that's a big stone. And it's going to be as it is in the pink and the white, and it looks fantastic, and it is fantastic, and we're going to blow it out right now. So that if you've been waiting, and what I love too is that they added a lot of diamonds around it, because I don't think a lot of us are going to be maybe totally thrilled with a 17-pointer if it were just a solitaire. It'd be a pretty petite ring. It'd be pretty small in the scheme of things. So by adding so many different halos, by not even leaving it as white diamonds, but adding the pink and the white, elevates it to a different level, gives it a much stronger base that is adding your diamond weight in total, gives you a bigger look, which you're going to see on the hand, and is going to make this really, really easy to afford because I'm just blowing it out. That's all we can do. Take a look at this on the hand. That's what it looks like. So you can see that it's got that really nice size to it overall. Really well done. And then we're bringing it down. First caller takes it, $19.99 only for the pinky orange peachy diamond there that you have in the middle, plus its triple halo around it. Now we do have a request in a Mandarin. Lisa, we got you a great Mandarin coming up in the signature mounting as well. So we'll see that next. Looking forward to it. 112-6202 will be next. And then we'll see fire opal. First, Mandarin garnet. Wowza. That's hot. That is the hot stone. It's hot of the moment. It's hot as in like popularity, but it's also the neon. 315, private collection, 128 in diamonds, and solid finishing on the inside. Really well done in the yellow, but you can change that if you want to. We got that signature mounting standing by so that you can also get it in the all white, get it in all rose if you'd like to as well, but it's really covered in diamonds. And you see, this is the one I was talking about. This may have come out because we had the signature style with that big 7-carat tanzanite. When you have a 3-carat, like this is, it's a little more diamond weight because the ring overall is a little bit scaled down to this oval, and that's why you don't get as much stone weight in the center, but you get more diamonds. So 128. Remember the last signature mounting we had 93 points? This is 128. Significantly more diamond weight here, and it's going to be a huge value right now. We'll blow it out for you, $99.99, not going to be your price tag. We still have a fire opal to show you as well. And we still have, by the way, lots of diamonds going out. Diamonds by the yard, diamond bands, diamond studs. All of it matching together, coordinating as a set. So a lot of people are still picking up all of our diamond pieces from earlier today. But here is the big Mandarin for Lisa's request. Lisa, it is a beautiful stone. That is the stone you get. So you're seeing the quality, the clarity. I always say look for those yellow flashes. Look for, it should look like there are yellow diamonds set somehow inside the stone. That's what it should look like. And that's exactly what you have here. The look of yellow diamonds flashing through the stone. But it's not $99. This is the best part of all. Even half of that price, it's not $49.99. It gets better. And I don't know how many 3-carat mandarins you see out there, but this is obviously clarity, glow beyond. It's got a little bit of those subtle reds, like you see as it moves. If you look at the bottom part of the stone there. It almost looks like it has hot pinks coming through, doesn't it? It's beautiful. And it's not going to be $49.99. First caller, there is only one. Changing the gold color for you. Did I try it on? Let's do it again. Just so you can see what that's all about from a distance away, how beautiful and bright that Mandarin is. And it's $3,999 only. First caller, that's the one to own right there. Side to side, you can't even tell what gold it's in right now, can you? You'd have to see it all the way from the profile to even tell what color gold that is set in now. We have the white, we have the rose, of course, as an option. Yellow gold's ready to go. So if you choose the yellow gold, we just need to size it and ship it. And if you're looking for an alternative, there is fire opal, which just gives you more red and orange together. So we do have, that one's gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Let's show the fire opal. Why not? Here's a fire opal, and we had a couple emerald cuts earlier. Now bringing the very large oval. This is 112, 4186. A very good looking stone, 2-carat 17, is going to look significantly larger than that. Diamonds on the sides, that's 42 points. They're all, it almost reminds me of a checkerboard, the way they're set. They're round brilliants, but it looks like they're princess cuts because of the way the prongs are set with it. There's a little open work on the sides that you have as well. And it's gonna be one piece. Look at that, double prongs even. That tells you how large the stone is right there. The fact that there are 2 prongs in each corner instead of 1, and you've got this beautiful look with a little bit of separation between the diamonds, which just allows you to peek through, see some skin from underneath here, what we call the negative space. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And it's gonna be, well, let's just blow it out. $24.99 is not gonna do it today. We got all these discounts for you. And only 35 minutes left in the show, and we will recap. If you tuned in a little later in the show, we will recap that Diamonds by the Yard because I still have a few left. So we'll definitely bring that back out. Yes, the 202 was here today, and we're gonna blow this out first. This is not gonna be $2,000, $19.99. How about we try this? $999 for a 217, almost a half carat in diamonds as well. And then we'll show an emerald necklace. Very affordable way to get a beautiful Colombian emerald in your collection. It's going to be one of our most affordable ways to go in the show today. Look at this. This is quite the emerald here. Whoa. And a few extra diamonds. That's coming up. This is still here, by the way, this purple Paraiba. The carat and a half. The signature style. See how the signature adapts for the stone shape and stone size. So we do several different varieties of signature mountings. Also, I should remind you, the Kunzite pendant, also still here from earlier, the big pear-shaped fancy cut. Here it is. That's the Kunzite pendant from earlier, the pear. It's a shorter pear shape. So amazing, isn't it? So we'll recap the purple Paraiba here. It's a pinky purple combination. Let me know if you like this one at $9.99. Very impressive size there. Great look in that stone. Here we go with the purple Paraiba. Not going to let this one skate by today. This is an important piece, and yet purple Paraiba is one of the most popularly requested stones that we bring. It's 112-6217 is going to be your item number here, and it's going to be a carat and a half. Copper bearing, that is purple, pinky. That's different than amethyst purple. As a matter of fact, I had an amethyst earlier. Let me just make sure when I say purple, we understand the difference in when you get a copper-bearing stone that's purple versus a standard purple like a purple quartz. That's the purple we see in amethyst. Beautiful. But this is a little different, which is why to let you know where it stands, it's a kind of a pinky purple combination that has your carat and a half size with the 86 points in the diamonds and then the finishing all the way around, and we'll make it really, really easy and affordable for you right now. You can change the gold on this one if you'd like. You get the 86 points in the diamonds. That's where they wrap around the sides. They also give you that halo. That's why anything that's styled like that, we tend to call the signature mounting, and yet it's going to be under $2,000, and you're getting a carat and a half, which is a really good size in anything that's copper bearing, because the copper bearing stones tend to be on the smaller size. But this one's going to $19.99. And then we will recap the diamonds by the yard because we only have 30 minutes left, and I've got to show you that because there are just a couple remaining at this point. And so we want to show you again what is never here that got a rare surprise appearance today, which is thrilling because it's probably the last time we'll see it before holidays. I don't know for sure, but I just go on the track record. The last time we saw this piece was about a year ago, and we get requests for it every day. It's not like it goes to the wayside and nobody cares and nobody wants it. Every single day, whether we have a show in the morning, the nighttime, or Tuesdays not at all, we get requests for this item, and we don't show it unless it's in stock because obviously we don't want you to have to wait. And usually the deal was we were going to have to, reevaluate the price tag. Based on when it's made at today's gold and diamond pricing, it's very different than when it was actually first made, which was years and years ago. This is what we're so excited about, is that you have a Diamonds by the Yard that's 202 in size overall. It's amazing, isn't it? This is a really beautiful look that you're getting, but keep in mind we only have a couple left. This was presented about 90 minutes ago. We have just a couple left in the white, the yellow, and the rose. We might as well just, again, respectful of the idea that on a Saturday, busy Saturday in November, we got a lot of people popping in and out at different times. So let's give you the option to get this one. This is the most heavy diamond weight we do in a Diamonds by the Yard because, two reasons. They're big stones at 8 points apiece, but they're also really close together. And they don't go halfway around the necklace. They go all the way around the necklace. So you get a little sizing option here. Every necklace has 16, 17, and 18 inches built in. You get the premium closure, which is the lobster claw. We have the white and the yellow to show you. So I want to give this another look in case you missed it earlier because it's been a long while since we've seen it. And this is it. Item number, 3480. It's the 202. World famous at this point for the value. We know the style is classic. This is not something I'm going to sit up here and say, we're the only ones that have it. We're not. And I think that's why you love it so much, is because you see the value. You know the value. You could call up a jewelry store right now, and they're probably going to have some type of Diamonds by the Yard. It's a classic concept in jewelry, but are they going to have VS diamonds? Are they going to have 202 total weight? Are they going to have 8-point individual stones? Are they going to have it set in gold? Not plated, but solid. Are they going to have adjustability built in, like you see here, 16, 17, and 18 inches with a lobster claw? Are they going to have the bezels where they're open front and back so that as it turns and as it moves on that neckline, you're going to have nothing but diamond brilliance from every single angle? That is the white gold. Here is the yellow gold, which I think if you don't have one or both of the gold colors, you start with your favorite. But if you already have one, I think you consider getting another, because this is the yellow gold and it's a very different look. And yet on certain days you wear them together. Other days you wear one or the other. Other days you nest and layer. They can separate by 2 inches, 16 to 18, remember 17 in between. So you can really have them separated and they do not tangle. That's the beauty of it. You can just put them on at different lengths. Utilize those 3 different lengths that you have there and put them on at 2 different lengths and separate them. And then you have this beautiful way they'll nest and layer together. It's really outstanding. It is $16.99, by the way. So what should be a $50,000 necklace, if it were like quality and like workmanship and like diamonds, meaning the quality is there, you would have a $50,000 necklace. And you can find them. They're out there. But to get it for $16.99 is really special. So I'm going to give it 60 seconds more. We did bring out a matching earring, a matching ring, and a matching bracelet. Oh, is that all? Just the whole 4-piece suite was all here in this show. So you can still grab the bezel set ring, the bezel set earring studs, the bezel set bracelet that goes with it, but this is the one you get. And maybe think about getting another. If you got one for yourself, what a great gift idea this would be. Maybe not for, you know, I don't know. I mean, everyone's got a different idea of what's giftable. But I think about the gals that I really want to spoil every year, that I really want to get something that it's difficult. You know, it's difficult sometimes to know in jewelry what to get every person. Jewelry is very personal. But I think that this is a style that is 100% universal and iconic. Everybody knows it. We're seeing it more and more than ever before. Even if they already have, let's say, a different version from a different retailer, they can still upgrade with this one or wear them together. That's the beautiful thing. I don't think you can have too many diamonds by the yard on. And that's the other thing. Even if they were to have the necklace already, well, who doesn't want to have that layered look? So there's a lot of options in how you shop it, how you wear it, and maybe getting, you know, one other gold color you don't already have is a good idea today, because it's unlikely we see it until well into 2025. It's been already a year between airings or so. So this is the time to get it at $16.99. So let me know on that one. I'm going to show you another necklace here. We might as well keep that in the background, but also let you know that there is an emerald necklace that is going to be more of a station. But instead of stations all the way around, it's got the one big stone followed by the halo, and then you get the diamonds that are still one side and the other. So left and right are still going to give you bezel set diamonds. It's item number 112. 6470, and that'll be our 52-point minimum Colombian emerald. We made sure that we got high clarity. Look at how these beautifully, even these two together, look at that. Isn't that a great idea together? Can you imagine? I'm actually mixing up golds and I don't mind it at all. That's how you layer. That's a little bit of an idea of how you can layer and stack these together, whether you're wearing this one higher or this one lower. Look at how beautiful that is. Isn't that an idea? Something you may want to think about for other necklaces that you wear? Well, look at how I just layered these together. Even mixing and matching. But remember, these two extra diamonds that are bezel set here really do pair it up well with the diamonds by the yard necklace we just had. 52 points on the emerald. 11 points in the diamonds. I wear a necklace that's almost identical every day of my life. I custom made it this past May. And you know what? It's almost got the identical specs. I know what I paid to put mine together. It was about 4 times what this one's going to be here today, and I'm in the industry, obviously, you know that. So I should be able to put together a necklace at a great value. Then we come out with this one just a few months ago, and I was shocked to see this go under $1,000, and it's well under that. It's not even $9.99 to get the necklace with the emerald. Choose your white, yellow, or rose gold, please. Let's also go up close to take a look at that emerald, because we know we prioritize quality in our emeralds, and that is about as clean as an emerald will ever get. Not to mention, it's always going to stay centered up on the neckline. You have those 2 O-rings, top and to the 2 sides, so it's always going to stay perfectly even on the neckline. There's that extra diamond. And here's the other extra diamond. 2 of those bezel set diamonds pairing up with it so that you can have that bezel set coordinating look. But it's not $9.99 or $8.88 or $7.77. This is what we call value. And another perhaps giftable idea for anybody who wants to celebrate really the color that is now. There's a major trend towards greens. Obviously, greens are always classic. It's a nature color. So nature colors we know go with everything. Pinks, reds, greens, the colors we see in florals, in trees and leaves. That's what we love. And look at how bright it is. I mean, when it's able to glow, when you see the glow of an emerald from this far away, you know it's a great stone. You know it's a high quality stone. And it's not even $7.77. We got 25 minutes left. We're going to make this $699 only. To the very first callers, we only have 2 available. That's it. And 52 points is a minimum carat weight. But of course, with emeralds, I like to remind you that you're getting a look that's bigger, because emeralds are like opals. They are a little less dense than most other stones. So when you see it, it looks bigger than it weighs. So even though it's 52 points in actual carat weight, it's giving you a much larger look than that. And you can see there, that's a little frame of reference to the size. So $6.99 as we go back up close to take a look at that quality and that color and that halo of VS diamonds all the way around it that makes it oh so pretty, oh so bright. And that's a little side profile action, so you can see how it's going to be set up in that basket work. Let's bring in center here, just so you can see how it's stabilized. Now, the chain is what keeps it level, but I like to even look at it from a perspective of the stone quality. I like to see it from all these different angles so that you can see that it's still glowing. It's still clean from the side profile. You're not seeing the top portion of the stone, and yet it's still giving that beautiful clarity from every different angle you look at it from. And that's important when it's a necklace, because that's an important look. A lot of people see it from an angle, from a side, from a profile, from up above, from the straight on. We're nothing but color. And we've got several going out right now. Tim's getting one. You've got one. Allison's got one too. Thank you so much. Jess is getting one too. Thank you so much. And there it is. And we move on. I would love to recap this Kunzite. It's from very early in the show. Take a look at this. Now that's a stone I think needs a home. What do you guys think? Big Kunzite, shorter pear shape, amazing glistening, glowing properties to it. And it's gonna be 1125389. The 18 karat 61, we call it a fancy cut because it is a pear shape. But being that it's a shorter, not as elongated as typical pear shapes are, that's the difference maker here. 1861, inch and an eighth. In the length, top to bottom, including the bail. The bail is where your 9 points in pave are as well. And do keep calling on DBTYs. We have a mix right now, and a lot of people are getting both. The diamonds by the yard and diamonds 202, plus the emerald necklace to maybe nest and layer together. So it's a great idea to get what you can in those necklaces while they're still here. And now we talk about this Kunzite, which is down from $69.99 and so much more affordable. But only this one. And when it's gone, and it's down from $69.99 to only $1,999 for that gorgeous stone. And the color is there. Is it ever? Don't forget, we had the 420 diamond dome ring is still here. The pink diamond. I believe the tanzanite in the Asher cut still here as well. The oval's gone. Hey, did anybody take the 205 emerald cut tanzanite? I hope so. I will flash. Yes, we got to show the big round again. The 1767 that has a newly reduced price today as well. And if you missed this one in all the perspectives, let's show it on the hand again so you can see the size that it's going to give you here as well. There's that beautiful size and color. From a distance, you know why it just gets darker? It's under a little less light. And when it's in less light, it's going to glow more. Gives you more intense saturated colors from a lesser light environment than even up close. And that's because it's a neon stone. Tim, were you just shopping an emerald necklace? Who was that? Thank you, Jimmy, so much. Appreciate that. And $19.99 on that Kunzite. I'm not sure why that's still here. I love how the bail really matches the shape, doesn't it? Pear shape into the pear shape, point to point like they are. $19.99, such a good look, isn't it? It's a great color. Again, we were touching on earlier the fact it's highly pleochroic, yet it's got so much purple. The purple is what even overtakes the pinks. You're getting much more purple than you are pink here. And then let's also, speaking of purples, remind you that the 17 karat 67 is here. The big round in that huge Portuguese cut style, diamonds all the way around it, karat 18 there. Had a newly marked down price on this one today. And it's 5451. And it started at $22,999, but now it's not. And that is why we're showing it again. Gotta figure with 19 minutes left, we gotta send this out. And who was shopping the emerald over there? Hi, Deborah. Thank you so much. Enjoy your new emerald necklace. And here we go with a better than 22,000. It's not 22. It's not even close. We got it under $10,000 today. And it's not $99 or $89.99 any longer. Somebody needs to have this stone. I feel like it's got a little water spot or something on it. So let's see if we can't, just because that's probably why it's here at this point. You're probably going, well, I don't like that. Well, here we go. There is perfect. Just need a little polishing. Now it's perfect. So if that was your issue, I would understand that, because that would be, yeah, I'm not going to buy it if it's got some little spot on it. That was just a little water spot from polishing it. So now it's actually perfected. It's the perfect way that you're going to see it when you're wearing this. Every time you gaze at it, it's like a kaleidoscope of colors. It's blues and purples and reds, but the truth is all that vibrance, all that neon, so much more rich and saturated when you see this in person. I can never truly show you the beauty of a tanzanite here on TV. They get better in person, they really are. So if you're looking for museum reserve, check that box. A rare cut, check that off. How about a big size? Still manageable to wear because it's a round shape, so it leaves and distributes that carat weight. That sure might be on paper a little larger than a lot of people are comfortable with, but when you take 18 carats and have it in a round, it really evens out the way it sits on the hand, so it's really actually making a very large stone very wearable at the same time. And that's what I can prove to you here. And now when you see it on the hand, and it's not going to be $89.99 either. There's a brand new price on it. It's our lowest we can bring. It's just an exceptional per carat value, once again, like we've been doing all day. And it's $8,499 only. And it's fabulous. It's fabulous in every way. And even from this distance away, you really still see the red flashes coming through. So we can actually change the gold color for you as well. So if that is of issue, you've got a choice there. You've got your size coming your way. It sits, if you go true to size, it's gonna sit so balanced and so beautifully on the hand. It's up close now, and it's a really beautiful piece for $84.99. And we did have an aquamarine still here for under $1,000. Had a cat's eye chrysoberyl under $700. Have our Asher cut pink zircon, that's still here too. Maralani mint still here. Pink diamond, just a couple of the pieces I want to mention that are still hanging out for you. So a couple last pieces here to get. So this is it. Just really beautiful material. So $84.99 on that one. Let me know if you'd like it. And then we're going to talk about, we still have a Paraiba. We have this great 202 if you'd like that one. We rarely bring 202s under $20,000 or $30,000. That one is. And then we also have the big blue sapphire and a yellow diamond deal. But I had a couple other pieces to show you because a couple of you are asking for different pieces. And I know the one sapphire I flashed for you, it's a 280. It's got like a $17,000 price tag. What if we show you a blue sapphire that's actually 92 points? Yellow and white diamonds around it, wrapping around it, creating that look, and that one's gonna be a lot less. 112-2342 is your item number here, and if you have any last minute requests, we have 15 minutes left. So if there's any requests you have in the show, please let us know what those might be. We'll help you out. And so it's an important time to get your favorites. Now this is one that is just beautiful, isn't it? 92 points, royal blue sapphire, the best in quality. But it's also got the yellow diamonds and the white diamonds wrapping around it. It's gonna be 28 points in the yellow. Also a carat 35 in the white diamond, so they're all huge. And they go from one side all the way around it to the other. So you see that there. And again, really special look here with that sapphire being as bright as it is. We like a royal blue, but we don't want it to be too dark. That's always how you're going to judge your sapphire. Is it gonna be the royal blue without, it's such a fine line. Think of it like the tightrope you used to see at the circus. I mean, it's a tightrope act. Do you want a blue sapphire that's gonna be too light? Not necessarily. The ideals are either cornflower blue where they give you a bright, vibrant royal blue. That's what this stone gives. But so many times as they get into that richer, deeper color blue, they can just be too dark. And then they lose their blue color altogether. And then suddenly, why we love a sapphire is not there anymore. So here's where you get that chance to get that perfect quality and get it for under $2,000. Yes, it's got a huge blowout price to go with it, and we're gonna make it a really easy deal. So it's not gonna be $19.99 or $18.99 either. Got a huge value when it's got the yellow and the white diamonds. Think about it, you're getting close to a carat and 2/3 in diamond weight. That break of the yellow and the white, which really, I think blues and yellows look good together. So I think a lot of us feel that way when you have two colors that really complement each other that way. Nice to see that done in the yellow diamonds the way they are. And yet, we're gonna blow it out right now for $1,888 only. That's it. So a really, really, really good size stone, but also the way the diamonds are accentuating it means everything to that mounting. That's really an important one there, and a lot of gold to go with it as well. So $1,888 if you'd like to get that one. And then we've got an emerald, we've got a mandarin, we've got a couple pieces that we can show you that are of very high-end quality that have come way down in price, including there's even a Burma ruby in a heart shape. Are you kidding me? Look at this one. Burma ruby heart shape. That's pretty outstanding. The perfect frame with the double halo. Are you kidding? Look at that color. What should be every time I look at a ruby like this now, I'm always surprised because these best of the best rubies are beyond. They're some of the most expensive stones you can ever get. It's the heart shape that is so beautiful, but here's the thing. When we have these museum collection pieces, there can be 20-point stones that are $7,000. And most of you have said, no, I'll pass. Thank you very much, I'm gonna skip it. You don't need to when we've got a markdown. This is one of those museum collection stones, no doubt about it. The heart shape is perfected. That's already the tricky thing, is that a lot of heart shapes are really just pear shapes. This is a truly defined heart shape. Then you look through the stone and you see all the color you do, all the clarity you do as well. Honestly, I think most people who would look at your ring would think you're wearing a red diamond over a ruby, because rubies are not known for this. Rubies are usually opaque. You don't see through them. You get an opacity to a ruby, not a clarity. Only the best stones in the world can do this. So as we look at it here, take a look so you can see that heart shape. And this is important. I only have one of the zircons left, Pam, and it's the Asher. So I can show it again. I really love the round. I really love the Asher. It's just a judgment call. I'll show the Asher cut again for you. And yes, we can do it in white gold. It's actually in white gold now. So I'll show that for you, Pam, real quick by request. So here we go. This is the, I assume you mean the pink zircon. Here it is. That's the pink zircon. And actually, see, sitting here, it looks a little flat. When you see it face up, that's when you see the beauty of that double refraction. So there it is, Pam. That's for Pam K, who wanted to know about the zircons. The round is already gone. This is that really special Asher cut. And you can see how it still gives that display of light. 1126,357. It's a 2 1/4 carat. And it's 32 points in diamonds, and that one is down to $9.99. So that's what I like the white gold, I like the yellow gold, now I like the rose gold. So honestly, I think with the bridge, that's what makes me think white gold's the best option for that one. It's a really good deal though. $9.99 for an Asher like that. And here's what it looks like on the hand one more time. So there is that Asher cut, $999. We can do the gold color of your choice. And then I promise we'll go back to the heart-shaped ruby. And here it comes. The heart-shaped ruby is back.
Yes, it is still available to flip full color if you want.
And now we get you a lower price. Now, the pink zircon Asher cut is still here. We're going to show you item number 1123,971 now again. This is the 85 point rather in private collection in the ruby. And yet it's going to be very, very affordable. Love this one. That's going to be 84 points in diamonds. Another variation of our signature mounting, which we've seen all kinds of versions of today. And very proud to say that in the yellow gold, looks great. Still finished on the inside. We can do white or rose if you prefer. It just is ruby that's glistening and glowing like they should not for under $10,000, but they are. And it's happening right now. It's not even $99.99. Got about 9.5 minutes remaining. So last time for request, picking up those DBTYs while they're still here. Diamond bands, diamond bezel set studs, all that has been in the show. And how about we do this one right now for under $2,000 and not $19.99 either. Even better. Better value coming your way. Who wants the ruby heart shape? And what a gift to give, don't you think? Is there anything sweeter than giving a heart shape in jewelry? But usually they're heart shape pendants that are just a little bit of metal with some diamonds scattered. This is where you're getting something so unique. The ruby is the heart shape. The heart shape is the ruby. And it's only going to be $18.88. Yes?
Grace recommends you drink peppermint schnapps.
Oh, good. That sounds real good. Yeah. Just a few shots of peppermint schnapps. That sounds awful, to tell you the truth, because it sounds like it would burn. But just between the alcohol and the peppermint, it sounds like it would burn. Throat coat, Pam, yes, I'm familiar with throat coat, which definitely peppermint schnapps would be better than throat coat. That is not an easy tea to drink. Let me tell you, if you've never tried it, whew, it's tough. It's tough to take. Yeah, guys, this is just, yeah, I wish it was a more traditional sore throat that would just get better, but it's not. So I don't know if anything's going to help it right now, but hopefully it'll come back at some point. I'm sorry, it started pretty strong and then, kind of had a feeling it'd go to the wayside, but my apologies. Again, I'm sorry. Doesn't feel good either. So 1888. But last call, you only have to tolerate me for 8 more minutes, and hopefully the jewelry is making up for it. I hope so. So 1888, I'm going to try this one on for you. It's a really, really beautiful, beautiful look. So yeah, 1888. That is a good one right there. So last call in the heart shape, still, even from a distance, look at how it glows. That's really that's the major, major moment here. This viewpoint is the moment. Bright clarity like that, even from a distance away, even when you can't, like obviously up close, light's able to go through it because it's not on my hand. It is nothing behind it. So that's why when you see it on the hand and yet my hand's behind it and it's still glowing, that tells you what you need to know. So that's really, really, really important. So enjoy it if you get it. Sounds like we're verifying on that one now. Still have the fire opal from earlier, the oval at least, is still here. What else? Tsavorite, triple band with the pink, the yellow. We've shown you a lot of jewelry today. Most of it's gone, but still a good number of pieces are here too. So just means we've shown you a lot. Obviously, thank you everybody for, I'm so glad we had that Diamonds by the Yard back today. That was a big thrill. Still last call on those Diamond by the Yard. If you would like one in the 202 size, this is the day to get it. Can't guarantee it's even going to be here tomorrow because that's how limited we are with what we have left in quantity right now. So I would highly recommend getting the Diamonds by the Yard now before it's too late and sold out because it's going to be a wait time. And will it ever come back at that price? I don't know. Probably, it would be very unlikely. So I would say pick up the Diamonds by the Yard before anything else today and then add color as you like. Add some of these great, rare, one-of-a-kind rings as you're looking for them, but that one's still here at the moment. And Jason, did we answer all your questions? Okay. And I think we're verifying on the heart shape. You know what I also like that I think needs a look before we go? This really impressive Imperial. 112-4935 coming up right now. Take a look at this. Wow. The 3-stone. Imperial. A little bit of pink, a little bit of orange together mixed in. It's got these 2 fabulous emerald cut diamonds. So it is the 3-stone style. But they're almost 20 points each. That's very impressive. Plus you get $397 in the middle oval. That's going to be 37 points in diamonds, a little split shank on the sides. And that is wow, that's another fabulous one only opportunity in platinum. Rare stone, rare metal, rare diamonds. It's got it all. But we actually don't see too many of the 3-stone setting styles. So that's really also something I think that we should love and enjoy about this one is it's got a really very classic style. Yes. Oval fire opal again, you got it. And I don't know if anyone's got the heart shape, but it sounds like we're verifying a new shopper on that heart shape. Here comes the oval fire opal again, which is going on the hand, 112-4186. There it is. We did have one emerald cut available, but it was smaller earlier today. That's the 217. By the way, this one's bigger but more affordable, so I always think that's a good combo. And this is a great way to go. Now, this is going to be the 217, 42 points in diamonds. It gives you a wider platform in the diamonds, but they're separated a bit. So that's really, really important. And then you've got the double prongs in the corners as well. And it is fabulous. That's going to be only $9.99. So somebody wanted to see that one again? Remember, it's your choice of gold color as well. See how nice and wide? It kind of feels like a straight edge band, but it's not. It tapers a little bit over here. It tapers a little bit over here, and then you've got those diamonds that then basically come to that point. Let's show it up close real quick, just in case you missed it earlier. There's the up close, and see how it's glowing beyond? What you do by creating that separation is it's actually the color of the fire opal is reflecting on the inside of those baskets where the diamonds are set. And that's really important as well because it's almost like the glow of the stone, the reds, the oranges, that beautiful fiery element. It's almost like it's expanding beyond the perimeter of the stone. That's really impressive. So $9.99. Okay, let's go back to our Imperial because that was a request to recap. We're down to about 3 minutes. So let me get to the Imperial Topaz, which is here as well. Now this is going to be a major value. This was item number 4935. That's going to be the Imperial over, I still can't get over it. It's almost 4 carats. It's one of the rarest stones in the world. Almost 4 carats. Big diamonds, emerald cuts, which one? Thank you so much. And here we go with the Imperial 3-stone ring. And it's going to be a quick one, easy deal. Let's take it down. It started at $7,999. True story. $8,000 ring. That is nowhere near that today. It might be the last item of the show. We just need to know if you have any other requests we can fit in here before we go. But this one today, under $2,000. And I'm not talking $19.99 either. We're going to take it significantly lower than that. It's not going to be $79.99. Here's your chance to pick it up. It's not even $19.99. We're going low. 4 carats of a pure. The beauty of this stone is, yes, it's one source, but it's also pure. What does that mean? It means no treatment whatsoever, no heating, no dyeing, no anything. It's natural, all natural, and it's not even $18.99. And with those big diamonds beside it, this is how important stones are set. You know this because you, I'm sure, follow the designer world. If you see an important stone, more often than not, it's set in a 3-stone style. Keeps it classic, adds the bigger diamonds. Take a look at it. It's not even $18.99. It is $18.88 to the very first caller. One only, can't change the metal. Stays in the platinum. I think we still have our Kunzite pendant. Just a heads up there. The Cuprian, Rubellite, the big one. And also the diamond dome ring, the 420. Also, some of the pieces that are still here. This is the time when you check on availability on anything. Including our diamonds by the yard, our diamond bezel set studs, our 5-stone bezel set diamond band. Those are all still here, but limited. Let me try this on. This is going to be gone here any moment. I think maybe Tim, new caller over there, getting maybe the ruby. We'll find out. This is the big Imperial. I still can't get over. All natural, one source. Oro Preto, you look for pinks. You don't want it to be yellow. You don't want it to be just orange. The pinks and the orange together are what make it very special, and that's got it. And 40 seconds left. Oh my gosh. So join us tomorrow back at 10. We'll have a big Sunday show for you, 10 a.m. Pacific time. We can't wait to see you then. We're going to be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air as well. So if you have any questions about anything, especially that Diamonds by the Yard 202, this is the time to call. Thank you again for being with us today. We appreciate you watching and shopping. This is the Imperial, still here at the moment for $18.88. So I would highly recommend that one. And again, just a couple seconds remaining. So definitely, yes. Thank you. The Imperial is gone. So what could I show you? Oh, never mind. We're just out of time. Keep calling. We'll be here for a few minutes. Thanks so much. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your Saturday. We'll see you tomorrow.